Oh, yes. Good Thursday, world. And welcome to another episode of Dan Dog Talk with the Dog God. Brought to you by Formula One Canines. That is me. Big salute to you, Duro Ricio, man. Shit, pole position, young Ready Red, man. Right behind him, close second. And big time Corey, man. Close third, man. Big salute to y'all, man. Much love and much respect. Thank you guys for y'all's consistency. And shit, we cook like we cook every Thursday night, in the classroom, learning, talking things that really make sense, really make a dog man or dog woman think. And, based off what they're thinking, they can apply the stuff that we talking about, which is relevant today, not yesterday, not 10 years ago, even though there's nothing new under the sun, right? But there's always a better way to do things today. And that's what we give you over here, you know, over here at Formula One Canines. But like I always say, man, get comfortable, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead and get your herbal sensations, right? For those of y'all who likes that herbal sensation, man, go ahead and get your brewski. I see Young Reddy got his brewski already on deck. You know what I mean? Get your brewski, crack that thing open. You know how like the dog guy I like to do it. I like to keep it simple. I'll be on that kiss method, man. Life is hard enough, so I like to keep it simple when I can. And I got my vodka lemonade. But hey, y'all, big salute to you guys, man. I love y'all and I appreciate, y'all's time that y'all put, y'all give to the channel, y'all give to the live, and also y'all feedback, man. So big salute to y'all. Oh man, that was right on time right there. So you know how I like to start it up before I open up the panel. I like to start it up, let you guys know how my week has gone with the dogs. And, I would say this week has been a good week. The only thing that I would say that kind of not different, but kind of threw me off a little bit. You know what I mean? Big J to Don, big salute to you, man. Um, Only thing that threw me off this week was I got these deers. I live on the hill, on a mountain out here on this hill. God bless me with 6.5 acres. So I got a nice piece of land, but it's a lot of, woods and trees, a lot of terrain, and we got a lot of animals, you know what I'm saying? Variety of animals, bears, mountain lions, bobcats, coyotes. I ain't seen no wolves out here, but we got all of them. So the deer, though, see, one thing about here in California, and it might be the same out there in other states, man, but out here in California, you got to have a license first and foremost to kill the deer, and you can only kill the males. You can't kill the females, right? So the males are hip to this, right? One thing about the deers, the males, you rarely see a male. If you see a male, he's a young one. He's naive. Like, he's a young one. The males know that they on the hit list. You know what I'm saying? So being that they know they on the hit list, young Bill, big salute to you, Bill. Um, you don't see the males, but the females, they always around, right? And one thing about deers is they always, they understand their surroundings. So these deer, they like to come out crack of dawn, and they know that the dogs can't get out of their crate, or excuse me, they get out their kennel setup, right? So they'll walk right in front of the dogs and all that stuff. And I got high prey driven dogs, and so these deer, it's a female and her young deer, whatever she got. But anyway, long story short, she out here with her little deer thing antagonizing my dogs, man. And so like 6:37 every time, man, the dogs is going crazy, man. And it's because they over there taking their time walking in front of them type shit. It's not like they just passing through, but the deers want to take their time and just I don't know what they're doing. I don't really understand their mindset, but it just seems like they understand that the dogs can't get out, so they just take their sweet time, do their shit or whatever. And it's like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, why y'all gonna do that? I'm talking about the deer, right? Like, why the heck y'all gonna be standing over there? Do what you do. You know what I mean? And it's bad enough that we got a garden. My wife got some fruit trees and all that stuff, and we got it all fenced off. But you know, them bad boys got some super kangaroo hops, so they figured out how to climb and jump the fence and stuff. And I think we did like a about 6'5" fence. They jumping over that thing. And so anyway, this whole week I've been dealing with my dogs getting agitated around 7 a.m. and it's been, pissing me off. And so now I gotta get out there and the deer away. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing that's been off this week was dealing with that. Um remember the girl that I had in the little kennel, the little pack um kennel set up, her and her sister or whatever, and they had a little scuffle a couple weeks back, and I separated them, and she had a little wound on her eye or whatever from that little scuffle. But no, she's healing really good now. You know what I'm saying? Got her on her antibiotics. I do a 7-day antibiotic play, clean the wound out or whatever. But mentally it don't affect my dogs. Like I said, they had to grow up in that type of gladiator environment as puppies. So mentally, when they get into stuff like that, I never see my dogs act differently when they get into their own little skirmishes within a pack. You know, it didn't even fade her even when it happened. But the fact that she healed up really good, her stuff's healing up real nice at that dice. So I'm pleased with that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, solid week. Okay. I do got to say this. So I don't know if you guys, some of y'all know this already because y'all follow me and y'all have seen my little first tier stud island where I got Red Tiger Jr. at, and I have my boy Black Bull. They're there, right? So one thing about dogs, and y'all have heard me talk about this too, that when you have a pack like mine and it's a variant pack, see what I'm saying? There's a lot of variances to the type of dogs that I have. They learn from each other regardless of which breed, etc. They learn from each other by watching. So, AK is, Mr. Kangaroo Jack. Anytime you come around AK, he gonna jump up and down. That boy can jump like crazy. You know what I mean? He jumps like Vince Carter. You know what I mean? Like that boy got a super vert. So old Red Tiger, as he's getting older and his testosterone starting to kick in, he's over there trying to compete with AK and stuff. So now he think he can jump, you know what I mean? And his mama, his auntie, definitely were jumpers, you know what I'm saying? So of course it's in him, but he ain't got the coordination yet. He's still sloppy Joe. But anyway, I got this little tarp. I got a tarp over their kennel spot. And this boy done figured out how to kangaroo jack his way to the tarp and tear it down. You know what I mean? So he done tore it down. And then also Black Bull, he over there watching too, and he do it too, you know what I mean? But he ain't got his full kangaroo on like Red Tiger, man. But that boy Red Tiger, he's showing them hops. You know what I mean? Of course, which he gets from his mama, but he been watching AK do the shit. And now that he kind of feeling himself, I see him over there. Like when AK get hype, he want to bark and try to act like he can do something to AK. It's like, bruh, come on, man. AK is the bone crusher, man. You know what I mean? But I understand where it's coming from. But that's the beauty of having a pack like I have. You know what I'm saying? Because based off of the type of dogs that I have, and based off of who has that masculine pack energy, the ones who want to be down like that is going to copy. You know what I mean? So seeing him trying to act like AK and stuff when he's not AK, that shit is cute. But he done tore down my damn tarp, so I might have to rearrange him, probably move him and Black Bull. Excuse me, y'all. I got so many dogs. I gotta remember their names, man. But him and Black Bull, I might have to move them to an area where he can't get to that tarp the way he did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, Bill saw AK in person, a real life person, man. And yeah, man. You know, I don't call him a freak of nature. That's one thing that y'all gonna understand about me, the coach, is that I ain't got to put 10 on 2, man. That's not what I'm here to do. I done been around the world and I in a sense, not literally, but I'm talking about experience. You know what I'm saying? Especially with dogs. I done dealt with dogs, seen dogs, bred dogs, lost dogs, gained dogs, all the stuff. I done been there, done that probably 100 times over. You know what I'm saying? So when I see a dog And I've seen dogs, plural, for the longest time. Okay. And I have a dog in my possession that I own that is an AK-47, like a freak of nature. I, I I don't need to put 10 on 2 when I tell y'all that. You know what I'm saying? And so Bill, shout out to my man Bill, man. He came down and I gave him a tour. You feel me? Gave him a tour of the kennel and stuff like that. And he got a chance to see AK live and in the flesh, and he saw him going crazy, tearing, jumping through the damn fucking kennel. You know what I mean? Like jumping through it, like like he could tear it down. Like he could tear it down, right? But see, when you deal with dogs as a young dog, because I had him when he came here overseas at 4 months old. So I've been grooming him since he came here, right? So when you shape a dog's mind at that young of age, and when he does tear your whole kennel down, because before I had the lid on him, Bill, check this out. Before I had the lid on AK-47 Chopper, he tore the whole roof down. He jumped up, tore the thing down, tore the support down, tore it all up. You know what I'm saying? Tore the whole shit up. So I put the lid on him, right? Just fastened it to whatever, and then because he didn't really comprehend, because he was young when he was doing it, he didn't really comprehend mind-wise, like, oh, I could bite this, tear it down too. You know what I'm saying? So all he was doing at a young age was just jumping up, and he was just hitting his head because he couldn't fathom, okay, it's a lid I can't figure out. So he ain't figured that stuff out yet. You know what I mean? So that's why he jumps up there and busts it up. But it's like, bro, if you really thought about it, you could tear it down. So, hey, Bill, remember when I showed you his daughter, Nina 9mm, and I showed you his son, Draco? They know how to tear that down. That's why you saw me MacGyver that with the cinder blocks and the wood. I got to do all kind of special MacGyvering because they actually know how to tear that roof off. You know what I'm saying? They'll jump up, hold themselves up there, finesse it, bend it, bite it, tear it. They'll do that stuff. AK, he ain't figured that stuff out yet. So you know what I mean? He's smart, but not as smart as his kids. And that's because of what I do in the lab. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I'm doing is making them better. You see what I'm saying? But big salute to AK. But yeah, I mean, everything else was cool. No crazy stuff. God is good. Nobody got hurt. God is good. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna drop this link, and whoever want to come up now, this is the rules now. Okay. Shout out to Duro's lady on this one, man. We are only letting people up who have been consistent, coming in, participating, that we can trust, that are really about the dogs. You know what I'm saying? We've had instances where we've given people the shots and they come in with the extra credit stuff, and that's not what we about. We hear about the dogs, and that's why we do this every Thursday. That's why we give our time up every Thursday night for the most part to talk dogs. You know what I'm saying? So, if you ever want to get into the panel, show up, participate in the chat. You know what I mean? Show us that you really about learning about dogs, participating in the dog, conversation, and want to bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? Bring something to the classroom, because we all learning. Even though I'm a coach in the field, player coach, I'm learning from y'all. You know what I mean? That's why sometimes I like to sit back. You know what I mean? Sit back and listen, especially now that we have this panel. Sometimes I like to sit back and let y'all go ahead and carry the lead on it. You know what I mean? And I'll be able to, chime in and then, add my little 3 cents at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But we all here to learn from each other, man. And that ties into this topic of discussion tonight, which I'm going to put here in the ticker. Let me go ahead and put that in the ticker. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and add that. Yeah, the topic of discussion tonight. And shout out to Duro for the topic of discussion, man. But this is a good one, man. This is a good one. And I'm gonna put that link in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna put that link in the chat, and we're gonna get busy tonight. You know what I mean? Just like every night. You know what I mean? If you really in the classroom listening and paying attention, you're gonna get some game. Every time that we talk, you getting real true game. And like I always say to you guys out here, see, this is where we can be transparent about these dogs, right? This is where you can use your imagination and your dog expertise and cook up next level high performance dogs. And we ain't got a lie to kick it. You know what I'm saying? We can salute our next man, our next dog, woman, whoever that maybe got an edge over us because they hungrier, or maybe maybe they found a way to get there faster. We salute that because that's what we're here to do. We're here to make, like I'm doing, Formula One type level dogs. And if y'all follow any type of racing, you already know the Formula One is the tippity top of car racing. You know what I mean? It's like MotoGP and motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Formula One is, and that's the level of dog that I'm trying to create, and that's the example that I'm leading here when we talking about our dogs. You know what I'm saying? We try to make complete dogs, but at high performance at every level. Excuse me, frames, brains, and motors. Okay, which is hard to do, right? That's not a walk in the park. That's going to take time and effort, but that's what we all about here. That's what we talk about. So let me go ahead and drop that link in the chat. We're going to cook tonight. You know what I mean? Like we do every night. But let me drop that link in the chat, man. Let me drop that link in the chat. Bingo. Come on down, man. The floor is open now. We want to come up in here and let's talk this talk. Let's do that, man. But cheers, man. Well, shoot, who else we got? We got Daniel Bobbitt. Hey, big salute to you, family. Welcome, man. Welcome. I don't know if I've ever seen you before, brother, but man, if not, welcome, man. We be cooking over here, brother. I mean, Young Ready, big salute. What's good with you, Duro?
What's up, Coach? What's that word?
We back. We back. We back. We back.
Hey,
We back. Technical difficulties. We back.
What's good, guys?
oh, we gotta get Duro back in here.
Okay, my bad, Duro. That was my bad, man. I done slipped the button and did some BS, man. But we back on. You know what I mean? Hop back on, Duro. Knock them down. Big salute to your family.
I like that.
Yup. What's up, man?
I got kicked off.
No, that was me, Duro. That was
Oh,
a technical difficulty on the coach's behalf.
oh, I was like, damn.
Same thing I said when it happened. I was like, damn.
Yup.
Like shit, let me figure that out. No, we good though. We back, man. What's
Y'all
good
can
with
hear
y'all?
me?
I hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ski.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What's up, my panel brothers?
Oh
We in
man.
here.
Chilling.
Yeah, no, we in here tonight, man. You know what I mean? Hey, you know how, hey, I'm gonna let y'all know on the topic matter at hand, I like to do the closeout, man. Just let let the coach be let me close, let me be the closer. You know what I mean? I want to follow you guys because I respect y'all, because I love y'all young minds, and I know y'all hungry for the game. And I'm seasoned. I'm a veteran, man. I'm 46 years old in this. I'm 46, man. I'm a veteran. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? So I got a lot to bring to the table, which I will do for all of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I do this on Thursdays, so I can give y'all the input and all that stuff. But I enjoy the panel. I'm glad that we're doing the panel. And I like to hear from y'all. I like to hear y'all cook. And I just add the extras on that thing if I can. You know what I mean? So being that Duro, this was your topic of discussion. I want you to lead off, man, so that we can, piggyback off what you cooking, brother. If
no
that's okay.
doubt. No doubt. Let's go. Let's cook it up.
Yeah.
You know how we do.
Cook.
So basically, when I came up with this topic, what's the best way to become an educated dog man or dog woman? You know, it's one of those things where I was thinking it's like, first of all, we doing it right now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We learning, we cooking up, we bouncing off each other, so it's making us better. Now, what we do with the information that we learning, that's up to us. You know what I'm saying? But the best way to do is to study the teachers that's teaching us. So we got coach right there, right in our pocket. He right with us, standing tall with us. We standing tall with him. So this is the thing. You know what I'm saying? This is his show. You know what I'm saying? But then you got me, right? I come from messing with dogs back in the 90s. I'm 36, so coach a little older than me, but you know what I'm saying? I come from messing with the game dogs, you know what I'm saying? Early 90s, late 90s, 90, you know, 97, you know what I mean? Then I became a vet tech. So I learned from doctors, you know what I'm saying, the proper way to take care of your dog, you know what I'm saying? I could tell you how to deworm your dog the proper way, how to nurse your pups the right way. So you don't really, we ain't God, but we can. It's things that we could do to, you know what I'm saying, help our pups live and have healthy lives and things like that. So I got it from both ways, both sides. You understand? So now I'm here because I wanted my own kennel. When I was in the vet field, I understood that I love dogs, but not everybody dogs. You understand? So it was things that I knew, like, okay, I love my dogs. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't like that. I don't like that Labrador that just tried to bite me. So we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
keep it a thing. You understand? So this is how we do, y'all. I want. I got a book since I started coming on the Dog Guy, aka the Coach Channel. I got a book, all the game that I'm getting, that I'm teaching, and how he talking phenotype, genotype, how he talking, how to put this and that, what to breed this, that, and the third way. Okay, I got it all, and I got it all written down on what I want to get, how I want to do it, what I want to do it, when I want to do it, all of that, y'all. And I just want y'all to just do the same thing. Because when you come in the game and you have a big head, like some people got a big head, you can't tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just big headed. They think they know everything. They think they got it all. They don't really know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Then we all right here, and what I'm trying to, help and contribute to is that we all here for each other. We all here. We got a movement going, and if we all do it, we could be some powerful black brothers in the game. And that's how I'm trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? So if I need something from Young Ready, I need Ready, man. You know what I'm saying? You in New York, bro. I'm in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like let's cook up. You know what I'm saying? Coach, man, you ain't nothing but a plain, you know what I'm saying, two away. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm here for y'all. Y'all here for me. And this is how we can become better and educated dog men or dog women. And that's what I want for us to become better. Because if we become better, if we can create better dogs, it'll be less sick dogs, right? It'll be less dogs in the shelter, right? Because people spending this money. Ain't nobody just gonna surrender no $3,500, $4,000 dog. I'ma just keep
Right.
it 100 with you, right?
Facts.
Ain't no bum even buying that dog. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't afford that. They looking for something for 15 or $700, $8, 300. So you got $4,000, 4,500, whatever, to spend on a dog. You're not just gonna surrender that,
Yeah.
right? So the thing is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make better dogs, but I want all of us to be better. You know what I'm saying? And coach say he older, but he ain't maxed out yet. You know what I'm saying? He still can evolve.
He
So it's
only
Mm-hmm.
always room
years
for
older
us.
than me.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's always room for us to get better at whatever we do, at any age, at any time. You understand? So it's what we do with this information and how we receive this information what defines us as being good, educated dog men. You understand? Or dog women. You understand? And that's how I want us to come, man.
Facts. Oh, and
Yeah,
let me
that's
interject
for
real
dope.
quick. Hey, let me interject real quick. Danielle, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We actually have our first, man, maybe our first young lady who came onto the chat. Came, she said this is her first time, so I definitely want to give her a round of applause. And
Yes,
and
sir.
I apologize for slaughtering.
Salute, Danielle.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Salute,
But
Danielle.
it's
Nothing but
great to
love.
have you. You know what I'm saying? Great to have you here. And, we'll try our best to keep it, you know what I mean, as PG-13 as possible. You know what I mean? But I'm sure you can understand that you're dealing with a lot of men who, were very passionate about this dog. thing that we're doing with these dogs. And, you know, hopefully you can contribute to the chat and also contribute to the discussion. And hopefully you come back. But I'm so grateful that you did show up, and thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you for showing up for us.
No doubt.
Oh, big salute to your family. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I had to make sure I corrected that. You know what I'm saying? But man, shout out to Danielle.
It's all love.
Yeah. But everything you said, Duro, was dead on. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
that was dead on too. Word.
Soul Power. I got. If you scroll up, matter of fact, I'm gonna put it down here. You can come up right now in the chat, Soul Power. You know what I'm saying? We got the open panel right now. Watch this. I'm gonna put it right down there again. You know what I mean? Come on up, man. We got the open panel. Come on up. Come on down.
Word, man. I basically kind of got the same deal as you, though, Daryl. Like early 90s. You too, Coach. Like early 90s, late 90s, a little bit of in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Did not calm down. Did a little bit 2018. I'm still doing it because I still got dogs. I just have less room to get a lot of dogs, or dogs that's gonna suffice something like to make something.
But look, it's never too late. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late for us.
Yeah.
For us, Dogman, because I had to put myself in position to be where I'm at. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody,
right.
And see what you're doing, Young Ready, is you thinking ahead. Like, okay, I've had dogs, I've been dealing with dogs, I've had kennel partners, we've had multiple dogs, but the situation wasn't all the way right.
Right.
And so
that's never correct.
Correct. So then that ties into, you know, the topic tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the best way to become an educated dog man or dog woman? And the main thing is experience.
Experience, yeah, that's the key.
That is the key. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you really gonna open the door to your greatness as a dog man or dog woman is the experience. Now, having someone like myself, having people like the panel in our community that we're building, that helps you get there faster, because if you listen, right, and just like Duro was mentioning, he's like, man, I got a notebook. I take notes when I'm in class, and that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I done, and that's what I still do. I take notes. I pay attention in class. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I apply. See, a lot of people don't apply these things, right, to see if they work, and they don't. So what you saying, Young Ready, is perfect, because like you said, you have the mindset and the experience, but it's like, okay, I can't fully do everything that I want to do because I'm not there yet. However, I got it in my mind. I know what I need to do. And once I get there, I can do it.
See, and that's why this panel is so great, because four minds on here that's all on the same thing.
Yep, supercomputer, man.
I'm always, like I always say, man, you can't never rush your process, man. I don't care what. Let me tell you something, man. When I started making YouTube videos, you know, everything for people is about breeding dogs. You understand? It's all about, oh man, I got this. I got these puppies on the ground, just puppies on the ground. And the sucker came out his mouth and was like, well, what are you doing? You don't got no litters on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that don't define me. I'm still a dog man.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't take nothing away from me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still a dog man. I still got more knowledge than you. I'm still doing what I'm doing. And I'm not gonna let nobody rush my process and what I have in mind. I don't care what nobody think. You understand?
That's a
And
fact.
that's how you gonna win. You don't ever worry about what somebody else is saying or what they saying you don't have, or whatever the case is. Listen, man, you grind hard enough, you can get anything that you want. You understand? And when your time come, your time come. That's how I'm looking at it. You understand?
Me too, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, okay? Don't rush it. You can't rush it anyway. I'm just saying, in your mind, right? In your mind, don't rush your development, because then you'll put too high of expectations on you and your dogs and your program. And then when it doesn't work out the way you expect it, then you quit.
Right.
This is facts. Okay. This is experience that I'm telling y'all. You know what I mean? So you have to be realistic in your process, like y'all mentioned, and understand that it is a process, and the process is about doing. While you do, you learn. Not only while you do, you learn, but if you in multiple different classrooms, shout out to social media and these podcasts that a lot of people have. We as Dogman can go into multiple people's classrooms and learn,
Yep.
which puts us ahead of the curve of the older guys back in the 80s and the 70s when there was no internet and they just only had their circle of friends and dogmen that they had. Maybe they had a cousin out of state that was doing dogs or whatever. That's all they had.
Mm-hmm.
We have everybody, whether they're telling you something that's good or bad, we got that because then we can learn from other people's mistakes in the dog game too, if they're going to tell you the truth.
Shit, we seeing it now. How many YouTubers that sold all their dogs? They was rushing the process, went out, spent all this money on dogs, and now they out the game. You know
Out
what
the
I'm saying?
washed.
We see it. We see it now. You know what I'm saying? We see it because of the market. People panicking. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm rehoming this one. This one got to go. I'm selling that one too. We see all that. You know what I'm saying?
My
So
whole yard.
the whole yard going.
Yeah,
You
I've
know
been
what I'm
seeing that
saying?
a lot. I've been seeing that a lot too lately. I've been seeing that a lot too lately. All
That's
over
what I'm
YouTube.
saying.
Russian.
When you
So
rush your process thinking that you want to be in the in crowd, you know what I'm saying? It only mess you up in the long run. So take your time, pace yourself.
You're gonna end
How
up
you?
like Bronny. You see it Bronny right now, right?
oh, got him.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have no shots, man, that fall for you. You know what I'm saying? All your dogs gonna be stupid. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take your time, man, and like Coach said, you know what I'm saying? Like taking that time, that patience, and being educated, you know,
Educated.
and then and having that experience. You go and experience things. If you in the field with these dogs, that experience gonna speak volumes for what you need to do when you need to do it. You
Right.
understand? And that's just what we gotta keep in mind always. Always.
Always got to keep that in mind. You know what I mean? And watch this. Okay. When you're able to have individuals or an individual that will give you a championship playbook, if you are an expert at your position, the position being a dog man or dog woman, right? You want to be an expert and you are following a coach or mentor or whatever, dog man you respect, and you know by what you see that dog man or dog woman, right, has a winning formula, has a winning playbook, it would be, advantageous for you as a dog man or dog woman to follow it. That's going to get you faster to your point of a championship. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. And even with what we doing, right, with our dogs, we not reinventing the wheel. Okay, we doing what pioneers did before us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're not reinventing shit. Ain't nothing new under the sun. But see, we're actually talking about it. We're letting people who think like pioneers, who think like the OGs who founded breeds, right? We're letting people who think like that today in 2024, 2025 have a platform. Like, yo, just because stuff is already established, okay, doesn't mean that we can't establish something new,
Yeah,
Word.
yourself.
right? Because they did it. Why
Yep.
does it stop with them? It doesn't stop with them, right? Because that'd be the same thing for the people in the 80s, 70s, 60s that was establishing they dogs back in those days. Okay. There was people before them that established dogs, and before them, and before them. So all we doing is following in their footsteps. But at the same time, we making it where it's like, okay, it's okay to be this way. Yeah, people gonna call your dogs mutts, whatever, they're gonna downgrade what you have. But I mean, when we know the mathematics, because we in the classroom, every dog on the planet Earth that was created by man, aside from the wolf, is a mutt,
It's a mug.
right?
But yeah,
Yep.
they
Okay,
all related. They all related somehow.
that's a fact. They had to mix breeds to create breeds. So I mean, we know that already. But see, that's why it's so important for us to have our panel, our community, because we understand that. So if other dog men and dog women who might not be used to that type of lingo, and they get their whole, balloon popped when it comes to their ideas and stuff like that, they come around here like, nah, man, don't believe the hype. This is how you create trends. You create trends over here. We create the trends over here. You see what I'm saying? We
Right.
not following the trend because it's gonna make us a quick buck. And then that's another thing too about the game, the dog game, right? People get involved in it because they see the possibility of the money. And yes, the money is a possibility. It is. However, that's a few of those individuals who's either tied into a community that is buying within each other's community, or you done pioneered and blazed a trail for 20 years.
Yeah.
People don't see that part. They only see, oh man, he's selling puppy. He's making 100,000. He's making 200,000. He's getting 5,000 a puppy. Okay, well, shit. Do you know his genesis or her genesis? Do you know that? Probably not. Would you have sacrificed all the things, sacrificed your time? Would you have spent all the money that individual did to get to that level? Probably not. But that's why it's so important for us as individuals in the field to share this type of information. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to you, Duro, for the topic at hand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a digress. We got Soul Power, man. Soul Power, go ahead and introduce yourself, man, to the panel live, man.
Salute. Can you hear me, brother?
Yes, sir. Can y'all hear
Yeah,
Soul Power?
Salute.
Is there?
yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me on, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here representing the APBT community. You dig?
Man,
Standing
welcome.
strong. You feel me in the trenches with
Yes,
y'all
sir.
good brothers. Y'all over here cooking.
Man, that's one thing that we stay doing, Soul Power. We stay cooking, you know what I'm saying? And then we invite, one thing that Duro said, man, Duro asked us, man, what I think it was what you asked us, Duro, like what's our favorite dog? What's the number one dog or whatever? Remember you asked
Yeah,
us?
I asked, what's your number one dog? What's your number one favorite dog?
And all of us on
Hey,
the panel said ABPT. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
if it ain't the APBT, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it take me back to my childhood. R Gang, Lil Rascals, Petey.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that dog just encompassed what America was: masculinity, being flexible, um, being able to adapt, just all the different acronyms of what men around me were. That dog
word.
was that, and it also represented my complexion. Uh, so I've always had an affinity for the APBT.
Mm-hmm.
The media's always had a negative personification and perspective on this dog. But when you get around this dog, ain't no dog more loyal than it.
Ain't no more larger than the dog.
Fact,
No,
fact.
man. This dog would lay his life down to protect you 10 times over.
Mm-hmm.
Nanny
And
dog.
the love, affection, and just the vigor, the charisma. This dog got charisma. You ain't never seen a dog so fly like an APBT. Just you give them a
Facts.
bath and they prance by you. You're like,
Yeah,
ooh, that
yeah,
joker look like a stallion.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got
Right.
a extra
Yeah.
glare. Like after
Yeah.
you finish putting that little extra armor all on
On
them
the
That's how I
tires.
tires.
feel about mine. I
Man,
Know
that's
swear.
what the
what they are.
APBT do.
Know what they
Man,
are.
hello,
How I
hello.
feel about mine. Oh my god,
So
man. You talking
man, I appreciate the breed, and
No
it's just
doubt.
it represents who I am as a black man, and I just
mm-hmm.
identify with it. It's the most thorough breed. It is the end all be all. It's the Swiss Army knife of the breed of all dogs, in my opinion.
Or
Man, hey, and it's the cut that make every dog like you add that to any dog recipe, that's gonna bring it out to the
Out.
maximum. You know what I'm saying?
Bird. Ho.
Like you gotta add that pit bull cut to your recipe. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
what you're cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Turbo in there.
That's a
For
must.
sure,
They got the turbo with the chip tune.
absolutely.
So
Absolutely. You got 500 horsepower, and you've been dynoing. You didn't put your camshaft. You didn't program your car. All of that. And you like, God, dog it. I can't reach the 700. Get you some of that good old APBT. You'll be there. That man, I got a little 32-pound Jeep over here, and the ferocity, the vigor behind her, man, you'd think she was 100-pound dog.
wow,
She ain't
wow.
no joke. That's my
That's
little I call her my triple B dog. Bulls Boomerang Bolio. Then I got
Oh
a
yeah.
male dog. Uh he some of that Invicto, but which is Boyles. I mean, excuse me, Bolio for the people who don't know. Invicto is a direct son off of Bolio. You know what I'm saying? So he Bolio, Red Boy Jocko, and some of that Buck City stuff. But
Ooh.
hellified, beautiful hounds. And man, I just been taking my time, bro. I don't call myself a breeder. I'm in my maturation process. One day I will have a yard of complete beautiful hounds. You know what I'm saying? But at this time, right now, just maturation process, taking my time, and we're going through the selection. You know,
Right.
simple
right.
as that.
That's what it's about, man. Taking your time, man, so you
Yep.
can see what you want.
Enjoying the process. You know what I mean?
There it is.
Enjoying the process. And I just hope that what we're talking about on the panel right here, whoever is listening now, whoever listens after the live or whatever it is, paying attention, because what we're hearing is experience, and we're hearing based off of the experience, we're hearing wisdom. Okay, wisdom,
Yes,
which
sir.
is very important, especially to the young dog man. You know what I mean? Like Corey, how old are you, Corey? If I might ask, brother.
I'm 31.
Okay, you're 31, so I think you might be the youngest on the panel, right? I mean,
I
how old are
might,
you,
I
Pedro?
might be. I'm 36. I'm 37.
37, I think, and then a young Ready Red. You say you 43, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 44 in November.
44, no more. I'm 46. What about you? If I might ask, Soul Power.
I'll be 37 in May.
Okay, so yeah, Corey, you the youngest on the panel. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like, and you're not young, but I'm saying, I mean, you young, but what I'm saying, you're not no 21-year-old young man, wet behind the ears. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But all I'm saying, oh, knock him down, said he 21. Okay, so he young, you know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is that the wisdom of this panel
Mm-hmm.
is very important to you young men. And I say this like wholeheartedly. The reason why I've been successful majority of my young adulthood all the way to now, for the most part, I'm still trying to achieve higher levels. So I'm not there yet, but I've been successful. But the reason why I've been successful is because even though I'm a stud, even though I'm an alpha, I always understood life in to where it's like, if I seen somebody do something, do it now. I seen it and I wanted to do what that person did. I knew, just by instincts. Maybe that's my ancestors. Shout out to Soul Power. He can respect this. Maybe that's my ancestors in my DNA. Let me understand, like, you know what? For you to get like that alpha or that person, that man, you need to humble yourself down to that man, so that man feels that you're not a threat. And then not only that, he gonna feed you the game because he like to see you win based off what he doing. It boosts him. It boosts another man up to see a young man come in and follow instructions and win. Right? Follow, like, real talk.
No
It boosts
question,
the
brother.
man
Facts.
up to see a young man come in and pay attention in class and then apply it and do as good or better than him. He ain't gonna knock you down unless you really become a threat, you know what I mean? But then he's weak at character anyway. And there's a lot of men like that too, right? They'll be okay with you doing what they used to do, but if you pass them, then it become a problem. But I'm not talking about them type of men. I'm talking about you, let's say, knock them down at 21. You come in and you listen to this mature panel that we got, and you got various ranges of ages, and you get the game, right? And then we see you elevate faster than we did.
Mm-hmm.
We giving you high
Coach,
fives, we praising you, we lifting you up, we cheering you on because that's what it's about. Okay, you paid attention, you got ahead, you got there faster, and that's the key. That's how I was able to succeed as a young man, over my peers is because I wasn't over there competing, even though I was a young buck pissing vinegar. I knew not to piss vinegar on the dude that's going to teach me the game. I knew not to piss on him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you guys got to do as young dog men or dog women. You come in and listen to this shit and then say, you know what? I don't know yet. I don't have the experience. I think I know, but I don't have the experience. This panel is an experienced panel. So you should take heed to what we talking about and say, okay, man, what they talking about, let me do what I gotta do. Let me pay attention. Let me write down, take notes like Dora was talking about, and then go out with your dogs and apply it, or go out with your program and apply the shit. And watch. I guarantee you this, that you will get there a lot faster than me, a lot faster than Soul Power, Duro, Young Ready Red, Corey, etc. Because you get in the game right now as it's playing right now today live. This is live what we talking about.
But not only that, like you can't lose if you got a blueprint.
Right.
Facts.
And if you work off your blueprint, if you got I got my blueprint written down, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, so on, so on, about how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to acquire, when I'm going to first run with this and run with that, and where I want to acquire that from, what I want to keep from the first one, what I want to keep from the second one, and so on and so on. And you can't lose. Like I said, if you work that plan that you coming out with, that plan to help you get there a lot faster.
It's just taking the science so you could create your new science.
Exactly.
I mean,
Hey,
go ahead.
no, I just wanted to add to y'all. There's an African parable that says, "When the student is ready, the master will appear." Just to add on to what y'all was saying, take the game,
Add on.
take the.
Word.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
And man, that's. I mean, man, is
It's mad
the
gems, man. Mad jewels right there.
but it's society, right? Especially for the youth, right? The young men, and nothing against you, Danielle, but you're on a very masculine channel, so I know you can respect this. But with the men, the youth of today, right? The young men, because of what they see is what they get, right? You can portray anything based off what you show people. It's like acting, right? If I can show you something via this social media platform, it's easy for the young mind to believe it because I'm showing you it, even though there's a lot of pieces missing to what I'm showing you, right? How can you show somebody a full, complete playbook in a minute, 60 seconds? You can't. You can't. So for the youngsters out here, especially the young men, I can show you and paint you a picture that you think is real when it really is not. So then the work part of it, where back in the day, for those of us who, let's say, like me in 46, we had to go through things, right? If we wanted to learn how to play basketball, we didn't have tutorials on how to play basketball. We was out there playing basketball in the backyard or in the streets or at the hoop. Like we was out there playing every day. You know what I mean? Until mom and dad said we got to come in the house. If we was trying to play football, we was out there playing street football. We was doing all the stuff. Like we had to go through the steps. See, today people think they can do the skip to my loo and get to the end result, and that is far from the truth. Okay, so with what we're talking about, right? Which is the topic at hand. What is the best way to become an educated dog man or dog woman, right? You're going to have to follow the playbook that was laid out from people that have experience. You can't discredit the ones who's been there, done that, even though you might have a vision that might even supersede the master or the person who done it before you, which is fine. But you still can't skip the steps that the master took. And a lot of the young dog men and dog women, okay, they think they can do the skip to my loo and get there faster than you, or tell you something that you don't already know. And you will never be educated in this dog game without the experience. I'm gonna open the panel up after that, but I'm just saying, like you ain't never gonna be educated in this dog game without experience. Okay, you can hear it all the way. I mean, you can hear it forever. But did
Why
you
you
do it?
stealing my hat?
Go ahead, Corey. Say that again.
Nah, one of my dogs stealing my hat off my counter.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something, but I digress. You know what I'm saying? I digress. So we want to come in there and pick up. I digress.
No, I'm with you, brother. Experience is always going to be a hellified teacher. You know, the benefit about the social media era is that they can take lessons or failures from people who have succeeded and make that applicable, so they don't have to make that their failures. You know, whereas we come from the generation where we didn't have those. Everything for us was based on proximity as far as most of our knowledge came from, especially the breed of hounds that we love. Like, you had to be lucky to be in proximity to people who own these hounds to really gain knowledge. Otherwise, it was trial and error, and you had a whole bunch of headaches and knots on your skull. The youth are in a time where they are at the click of a screen and a button to gain access and see our triumphs and failures.
Right.
So they are at a very a high standard to be on a higher trajectory that we were. The problem is that they don't have the patience and that vigor that we had, that gall. We knew, look, we ain't gonna get this right because we didn't know what the peak and the pinnacle could be. We just had vision on what we hoped it could be.
Right.
They look at the glamour and they see yourself, coach. You got this amazing yard, all of this acreage, and you 15, 20 years into your program, and they see that and they're like, oh, that's my goal. And they see the quick, the social media reel. I'm gonna be there in 6 months. No, you're not, good fella. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No. That took a whole bunch of him starting over. You know what I'm saying? Him revamping.
Facts.
Him getting his ass kicked. Him losing.
Facts.
Sweat, blood, tears. Hold on. Don't be in a relationship because that's a whole nother factor.
Yeah.
You talking about you putting
Oh.
aside time, missing events with your family, your children, vacations.
Oh man.
Come on now. Am I preaching?
Preach.
Hello.
Cook.
It's a whole nother thing. See, a lot of folks got into the dogs because they saw potentiality in monetary value. But we've been in the dogs because it was pure love. And I'm not saying that they don't love the hounds, but I don't know. I'm going to just say that because of this microwave society we live in, I don't believe people love the same way. It's not unconditional. It's love with conditions. If you ain't making me no dollars, and if you ain't aligning with everything I say in this very moment, be gone. I'm going to yield the floor.
I agree.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah. I agree with that shit. 100.
Wow. I mean, everything you said, Soul Power, was A1, right on the money, man. Right on the money. But I mean, this is the society that we live in. But this is why this is important. This is why, for me as a dog man, I wanted to do this. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to give the real perspective. And, as we've noticed, there's people who come in who ain't real dog men and dog women. You know what I'm saying? And we know that, and they don't understand. So they take things to a whole nother level. But for us, we're talking real dog man or dog women type experience, or experiences that you will experience if you haven't. And this is what's valuable, right? That's why people have a podcast, have taken off, because now you can tap into any type of genre and really get classroom shit that normally you would have to pay for. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Like, you would normally have to pay for this level of knowledge that people are just giving away just because they got free time and there's a platform, which is now these YouTubes and these different social media platforms that people can have a voice. But in reality, just because it's available don't mean people are going to tap in, for one. And for sure don't mean that people are going to put in the work to fucking apply it and get the results. That's the main thing that I've noticed. Okay. And that's what I've always wanted to portray as a dog man. That, like you said, Soul Power, yeah, they see the end factor of what I put in. They see that, oh, okay, man, the coach got the land. Oh, the coach got the dogs. Oh, the coach got the kennel. Oh, he got the training facility. Oh, he got all those pieces that I see myself having. However, do you see the fucking work? Excuse my language. Sorry, Danielle. Do you see the work I put in? I can't even show you all the work. Okay? Because, as a matter of fact, if I showed you that day to day, it'll be boring. I would get less views because you guys would be like, oh man, all he do is work. Well, that's the only thing is that that's the only way you're gonna get results in this dog game. Well, with anything, but we talking dogs. The only way you're gonna get results is you gotta put in this type of work. You know, every day when I clean up dog piss and shit, and I see my dogs every freaking day, my dogs look forward to it. Matter of fact, my dogs know the time. If I don't come out at that time, they're over there barking. They're over there making their noises like, hey, it's 12 o'clock. Where you at, daddy? Okay.
Yeah. Do know.
So they look forward to that interaction of me cleaning their kennels up, doing what I got to do, feeding them and stuff like that. They look forward to it. But see, that's a lot of work. Okay. And that is never going to end as long as you are in this dog game, right? Or if you try to do a business, right? Or if you're trying to do it like me, I'm trying to run a business, right? So then you got to market. You got to take videos, photos, right? You're going to have to put money aside if you got a litter and actually spend money on advertising. Right? You got to make sure your theme is right for whatever you're doing with it. Like all that plays if you're trying to sell dogs. And a lot of people who get into this dog game who want to make money, they don't understand that part of it, the marketing part of it. Right? They think that they could probably, and this is not saying anything negative to anybody, understand me? That's not there yet, but they think they can take regular type pictures. They can take a picture and video of their puppies and they're gonna sell. Like it don't work that way. If you see how I do it, if you see how I present my puppies, I make sure you see the structure. I do the video. You're like, come on, man. I make sure when you see it, you like, damn, I need to get that.
Want it, yeah.
I need to get that. Look at the structure on that. Look at the bone on that puppy. I want you to say all that. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you don't know this, right? If you're a young dog man, young dog woman, or you new to the game, whatever age you are, and you don't understand this concept behind doing business with your dogs, you're gonna be a lot of them guys who stuck with dogs. And even right now, like we talked about, the best dog men and dog women who got top tier marketing and advertising, they still stuck with dogs. They're not selling all their dogs because it's the market. But see, this is what we have to learn, right? This is part of the education process. And not many people are going to tell you this type of shit. You're not. Because they want you to believe that, you know what? Hey, I'm the best in my game. I'm always winning. That's a lie. Hey, that's a lie. But I digress. You know what I'm saying? I go on and
Hey,
on.
coach, that's why they always do that end of the year sales on the car lots, because they stuck with the year before's cars.
Yep.
See, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little secret and a little dash out there. Scarcity is your biggest friend. Create a frenzy for your stock, but have scarcity for it. That's where you create your highest value. I yield the floor.
Hey, Duro.
Nah, that's facts.
Duro. Hey, all y'all in the chat. What did I tell y'all I was doing?
Scarcity. You keeping all them Jones. Keeping all of them.
What I say I wasn't gonna do in 2024, I
No
wasn't gonna do what?
breedings. No breedings.
No,
No breeding.
no breedings.
So same thing that Soul Power just said right now, scarcity. That was the whole reason why, which of course hurt my pockets. Okay.
Initially, not the long run though, coach.
Not the long run. Yeah, not
Not
the
the
long
long run. We thinking end game.
Facts.
Yeah, we thinking end game.
Watch, coach. Coach gonna be double back a year and a half, 2 years from now. Yeah, I just sold a puppy for 33,000. God.
Yeah.
I received it. And real talk, that was my whole thought process, because at the end of the day, I wanted to create that scarcity. I learned that back in the day when I was selling cars when I was 18 years old. It was making freaking more money than my freaking parents. You know what I'm saying? I learned what they call the takeaway clothes. Okay. Where somebody who wants something so badly, but they're so key on getting what they want. But you know this because you understand people's psyche, you understand people's emotion, you already set them up. You say, well, you know what? Since we can't come to a deal, no deal. I'm willing to lose the deal and not make no money because you're not meeting me where I demand.
Facts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I told you.
I can't give you this for that.
Even though I need the money, I need to sell. However, since you can't meet me where it's reasonable for me and you, I got to take that away. So I'm going to have to fall on my sword, just like you're going to fall on your sword. Now, let's see who's going to come back around the mountain. And 9 times out of 10, if you did your job as a salesman, you built that emotion, they'd be like, all right, we got a deal.
Right.
Or they want to do the co-own.
I don't do the co-own.
Never happened.
Hey, coach, what you're saying is the great salesman internalize that product and make it theirs as far as cars go.
Well, you just got to do it like this. If you understand that there's a value to that car, which is, if the value is based off what the person is willing to pay for it. Yes, if you understand that, for example, they're coming to you for a reason, they're sitting down with you to talk about purchasing for a reason, you find out as a salesperson why, like why are you talking to me to spend money? And if you honestly feel that your product has value, even though everything is negotiable, we get that. So I want you to feel like you have a good deal, but at the same time, if I know I got Rolls Royces where you're not going to get this nowhere else unless you come to Rolls Royce, then I can dictate that price to you. And the only way I can say, let me give you a deal, right? Let me give you a deal. Only way I'm going to say that to you is like, man, you done bought like 5 Rolls Royces from me.
Right.
You ain't never bitched about not one of those 5 you bought from me. So because you are a value customer to me, I will drop my value to you because you're going to appreciate it. You're going to say, damn, coach, I would have paid full pop for that shit. I done bought 5 of them. I came back 5 times on the 6th time. Now I'll give you the discount. But if you coming at me, which most people do, especially with dogs, right? Oh, man, coach, hey, I want that dog, man. But, shoot, can I get it for this? I'm like, well, bro, I got a $5,000 ticket on it, but you trying to hit me for 2. That don't make no sense. But that's how they play, right? They hit you with the low and try to get you in the middle. But if you understand that, you say, nah, dog, I can't even sell you a dog. Sorry, man. But if they really want it, they're gonna come back. All right, hey, coach. All right, coach. Can you do 4? Can you do 4?
Then I can maybe work with you.
Can you do 4, coach?
Maybe.
Okay, well now we talking, man. But no, I need 5.
Yeah.
I can sell it to you 4, but you ain't getting no paperwork. Right.
Or you could do something like that too. Exactly.
I'm a neuter the dog. Hello. Yeah, I'll play hardball with you for sure.
Oh, shit.
You want this dog that bad? I got a 4 grand. Yeah, he coming with no nuts.
You can't do nothing with it. You can't do nothing.
You can't do not a nail thing. You can't claim this dog is. Oh, this is a GI. Nope. That dog is a Munich.
That dog ain't
And
that.
you know what's so power? That's how you got to do it, because you know how cats do it nowadays, or they've been doing it back in the day too, way back in the old timers do it. They'll go ahead and take your dog that don't have no papers and breed it, and then paper hang it, say it's they're one of their dogs,
Yep. Oh
Right.
yeah.
and they got your DNA.
Yeah. Yep.
You
I'm
got a
I'm
new
a
one.
I'm gonna sell you an asexual dog like a some gun.
I'm gonna tell you a failure. One of my failures.
Yeah. That dog gonna come over there. He ain't gonna be looking at no women.
Zero. You ain't get no action from that dog, man. You know what? That's
None.
how
He
you
gonna
got
be
to
looking
do it.
at you.
You gonna think your dog a puppy at 2 years old? When his nuts gonna drop? He ain't got none.
Ain't got none. Nigga got discontinued.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm trying to breed him, but he ain't really trying to smell the girls.
He
Yep.
look good, but he don't. He ain't looking at no women.
Right. He a little wide around the waist too. I can't get him to lose that chub. Mm-hmm.
sheesh. Sheesh. You hitting him with them reels. That's the real to real right there. Soul power. You know. But this is the stuff that we got to learn, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say me too. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be spending what I spend every month on dog food and vet bills and all that, and not being able to recoup that at least. You know what I'm saying? That hurt me in my pockets. But at the same time, I had to look at the value of my product and say, I don't want to sacrifice my product because people's money ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I can't do that to my dogs. I can't do that to myself. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to sacrifice. Now, as a dog man or dog woman, are you willing to take L's for a whole fucking year? Excuse my language again, but a whole year? Are you willing to take an L the whole year? Because it's like, I ain't selling y'all nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hit me up, coach, when you going, And this is like experience that all of us dog men will have or has had, where your people's asking you like, coach, when you gonna do the dog? And you think to yourself like, bro, I had dogs back in the day. Y'all niggas money ain't right. Now I don't got it. Now y'all all of a sudden y'all got your money right. Sounds good. It sounds good. And you know what a dude told me too, and this is like like an older guy. He's retired and stuff. He do a whole different business. Like he used to sell X-ray machines. He was like a general manager. Like, you know what I mean? There's a OG I respect. Matter of fact, one of my friends' dads, and he always asks me, and he's like, "Hey man, T man, man, what's good with the dogs and stuff like that?" Anytime I see him, he always asks about the dogs, right? And I was like, man, I had to go ahead and do the takeaway clothes, and I didn't do no breedings this year. I was like, next time, anytime I do a breeding, I'm gonna do a deposit. He's like, you know what? You should have been doing that a long time ago. He said, OG told me you should have did that a long time ago. With your dogs, you should not do not one breeding until you get deposits. You make them pay up front before you do a breeding. He told me that off the top, like, bro, what, like T, what the hell are you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what, man, you right. You know what I'm saying? You right, OG. You know what I mean? He just a guy experienced in sales, GM, general manager, is very successful dude. But he was like, man, based off of your dogs, man. Based off of your dogs, if they ain't paying you a deposit up front, why are you breeding them? I'm like, damn, you right, man. So
Quality.
that's doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? With what I've been, y'all been seeing me advertising certain breeds and stuff like that. It's like y'all gonna pay up front, man, if y'all really want something like this. Shit. But
That's
this is
top quality right there, man. They gotta
but
pay. They
but
at
young
least
dude,
gotta put in a down payment, because then they're gonna actually commit to the buy. And if they don't, you keep the
deposit.
deposit. Yeah.
And another thing too is something that I did too, is that you got to raise the deposit. You got to make that deposit $1,000 or more, because I've done deposits with people and I have such a heart, because the younger guys, they bite off more than they can, more than they can chew. And I'll do like $600 deposit, and then something happens, they money and right, coach, this is happening. Can I get my deposit back? And
Oh,
because I have
man.
such a heart, I'm like, all right, man. Normally we don't do this shit, but all right, little man, here you go. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's like you put $1,000 down, they're more likely to commit when you put $1,000 down. Nobody want to give up $1,000. $500, $600, 500, yeah, but they might give that up if the price of the dog is $5,000. See what I'm saying?
Word.
So you got to put at least $1,000 down payment down on your dogs because people are not really willing to give up $1,000. But I had to learn this. You know, you try to take care of people because you want to be you want to consider
You
your
want to be
folk.
a good guy.
Yeah, but nice guys finish last.
Yeah.
I hate to tell y'all that.
So
But it's
love
the truth.
will get you killed.
Say it again, Young Ready.
Nah, that's what 50 said. Keep showing love. Love will get you killed.
Facts. I mean, man, I've been ran over by love. Man, I'm sure we all can have this witness though. I've been ran over by the closest people in my life. Come on, man. You know how it goes. People you love the most run you over the hardest.
Facts.
Just what it is. They take the kindness as a weakness. That's old school shit. You take the kindness as a weakness, and being that certain people feel like they know you, you know what I mean? And like I said, because I'm such a good businessman where customer service matters, I think about the young person and I'm like, all right, here you go. I don't, I'm running a business, but I don't need that $600 as much as you do. You know what I'm saying? But in business, they don't play that shit. Like, nah, bro, it's not a little. I don't care if you're 18 or 65. You put the 600 down, it's non-refundable. But you put 1,000, you put that 10, that one with that 3 zeros, they probably gonna commit to the sale at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's
So,
almost like buying an apartment and putting in the security fee.
period. Yeah, you ain't not getting that back
Getting
unless
that
you
back.
right. You're not getting that back unless when you move, you know what I'm saying, everything is up to par, you know what I'm saying, and they give that back. But if you've destroyed the apartment that you living in, they ain't giving that back.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care what you got to say. Like, I really needed that security deposit. Well, damn, look at the carpets and look at the walls. We can't give you that back.
Hey, brother coach.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes, sir.
for my breed, I'm even adding another layer to it. I'm
Man,
vetting potential buyers. I need printouts of IDs because of the ramifications of my breed. I got to protect myself.
that's smart.
I don't need nobody knocking on my door with law enforcement badges because certain hounds could have been potentially used in manners that ain't conducive to today's society. Oh no.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Liability.
yeah. Ooh, I'm adding
Liability.
layers of protection. Hey, with that being said, brother, look, y'all go ahead and cook. I got to jump off here. I got an early start in the morning. Brother Coach, man, I got to get you over on my channel to interview
I
you, brother.
mean, you've been saying that. All I tell you, man, you know how to reach me.
Yeah,
Man.
I got to hit you up. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit
Anytime.
you tonight, brother. Yeah, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna hit you tonight. Let's lock in with something. If it's okay if I plug my channel,
I mean, come on, brother. Please do.
no doubt. Hey man, if this type of content right here y'all enjoy, we talk about black empowerment. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that. Hounds. And if you into gardening, self defense, follow your brother, man. Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels, and we gonna have the great brother Coach on my channel. Man, we gonna have a super fly conversation, man, and build with the brother. Lock in with him. This brother is a wealth of knowledge, and I'm always locked into his content.
Thank
Great
you, so much.
spirited, and man, beautiful hounds too. And as he says, hit that like and subscribe. Love, brother.
Appreciate you,
Hey,
man. Much
y'all brothers
love.
on the panel, be
Word.
dangerous, be solid,
Yes,
and
sir.
bless us. I'm in the back chat.
Yes,
Love,
sir.
bro.
Bless
I'm
you,
a
Love.
Peace,
subscriber.
peace, peace. Love.
Yeah, man. Soul Power, man. Thank you for showing up, man, and showing out on the panel. You know what I mean? But man, we stay cooking. Big shout out to the chat. You know what I mean? Big shout out to the chat. But I mean, man, come on, man. Say what y'all gotta say. You know what I mean? Come on, cook. You know what I mean? Like what else did we can add to this topic as far as how the best way. I mean, we've said a lot of things. It all
Man,
together.
we could always go back to them dog books.
I
True.
really want to hear what Soul Power had to say on the topic, man. But we kind of got off track.
Yeah, we
Mm.
did. We did. We
Word.
did. I'm sure he'll be on. You know, what I mean, maybe he can come and maybe elaborate a little bit on that next
Yeah,
time he come on or whatever. You know
no
what I mean?
doubt.
But based off of what he was talking about, Duro, I think that he would concur with what we talking about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
Yeah,
he was kind of saying the same things. Just
yeah, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
yeah, I think that he would just agree and kind of like piggyback off the things that we said. But just like you said, we can go back to the old school way. But see, what they say about a black man, if you ever want to keep something from a black man, you got to put it in a book. So I mean, how many? I know I like to read. I'm sure some of you guys like to read too. But I mean, you tell a brother read a book. I mean, shit. Good luck.
Yeah,
They got to be dedicated, man.
Yeah, they gotta want knowledge. They gotta
Hard.
understand how valuable it is to read. You know, when I used to see back in the day, I said I'm a little bit older, and so is Young Ready, but I used to see a lot of wealthy men. They'll be like posting, and they take pictures behind their library. I don't know if you guys remember those days, like the wealthy guys. They would be in their office, and you see all their books behind them. That was
Yeah, I was
that was like pulling up with a
about to
Bentley.
say.
Facts. That was like pulling up with a Lambo. Or sitting behind your mansion when you at your desk, you at your fucking hardwood desk all polished and you in your suit and you're in your office and you look behind you and your background is books. Okay. Because that's how they got their knowledge is within them books. And that's the same way you still get your knowledge. But of course, everybody want the microwave. So what you say, Young Ready Red, is a fact. Is that, man, over these OG books. If y'all don't like to read, go see if you can find it on Kindle. I don't even know if Kindle's even around, but see if you can find you an online book where you can listen to it, at least listen to it. You know what I mean? And get your knowledge from books because shit, it's definitely in there. Definitely.
And a lot of it is online too. A lot of it.
The Okay, Danielle said, which books do you recommend? You got any books you recommend, Young Red?
The dog
Young,
breed. There's a big dog breed book with all the dogs in it. That's that's one I would recommend. I think on the cover it has a Saint Bernard on it, but it's all breeds in every country. It gives you the location they come from, dispositions, the lifespan, uh, yeah, origin, and what they do. Like if they hunt, if they guard, protect, all of that, all the qualities. It's in that book.
okay, that's a classic, man. Young Soul Power just said he wanted to jump in real quick. Go ahead, Soul Power. Floor is yours.
Yeah, no, I thought I heard the brothers saying they wanted to hear my opinion about something.
Yeah, about the
So
topic.
if you would like to elaborate, and then I
Go ahead,
can.
Jerome.
Nah, so I was saying I would have loved to hear you, you know what I'm saying, elaborate on the topic. What is the best way to become an educated dog man or dog woman?
Man, you got to have a very determined thirst for knowledge. The Quran and speaks about seeking knowledge from the cradle to the grave. You got to always have a unapologetic thirst for knowledge. You could be the greatest breeder ever to walk the planet, but you still got to have a hunger to want to know more and be the best dog man or dog woman you can be. And I believe that's going to be uh, the best education and the best parameters for you to get there. And you got to have a thirst for knowledge. Um, I've been watching Westminster's, UKC, AKC shows since I was a child before I ever owned a dog. And
Uh-huh.
then did we talk about the early internet age where there wasn't no YouTube and videos. The only thing you could see was a photo silhouette of a hound, dogs that you love, and you read weeks, months, years before you can ever get that hound about characteristics of the breed, structural standards, you know what I'm saying, behavioral standards, just all of these variables, things that you don't that are negatives in the breed, so on and so forth. So you got to have an insatiable appetite for knowledge. That's
Right.
gonna be the key thing right there. And with that, you got to make it applicable. If you are
Right.
able to apply the knowledge, that's wisdom right there. Knowledge applied is wisdom. So that's the only thing I can offer. I have not owned a lot of dogs at all. Um, I've owned dogs for 30, hold on, yeah, 15 years. Everything else been on the peripheral, where cousins, close cousins who were more like brothers, you know what I'm saying, sisters who had dogs, and I've been like caretakers to them, but never owned them up until about 15 years ago. And in 15 years, I did one breeding, one breeding. So I'm studying, I'm learning. Even with my dogs, I got the male and the female. My Jip is 3 years old. My male is 2 years old. I haven't put them on top of each other. I want to, but it's like, now let me study a little more. Let me be more honest, and let me make sure that when it's the time, it's the right time. Because I want to damn near keep all of them. So I want to have everything in place. That way I can go
Right.
through the 32 chambers to make sure that I'm producing the best quality. Or if I do place a dog with people, those dogs right there always will be within reach. That if they're better than the ones that I kept, I'll implement those and cull out the ones that didn't make they didn't make the beaker, and we just move forward. And I'm always increasing, and I'm going up. I'd rather have slow progress than no progress. Versus a lot of people, they just impulsive breeders, you know what I'm saying, or impulsive buyers, and you look up, and in 2 years their yard is completely different, and a whole bunch of resources have been allocated to stuff they don't even got on their yard no more. Wasted resources. I yield the floor, great brothers.
Man, real talk, man.
That was good
You
information.
come you coming from a different perspective, man, and I respect it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because like the way you even speak, man, it make you think. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was deep, man, but you know what I'm saying? You coming from a different perspective and you giving up that knowledge, man. Nothing but respect for and love for you, brother, for real, man.
Blessings to you, great God. Blessings, blessings. Blessings to all
Same,
the brothers
same,
on the
same.
panel and the great listeners. Y'all make sure y'all backhand the piss out that like button like a 70s pimp, you dig? Get coach in the algorithm. If you got a YouTube page, put him on your good old YouTube your channel, you know what I'm saying? The replay, what they call that when you your channel post,
The
put him in there and
notification.
get the brother. Yeah,
Notification.
yeah. No, not the notifications. It's something,
Reposted.
yeah,
Oh,
where you
oh,
can
yeah,
post them in
share.
your community. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh,
Post
okay.
coach in your community. Man, let's get the brothers cycling, matriculating in the YouTube algorithm, because the wealth of knowledge and the level of hounds that he got, it ain't no reason why the brother ain't got 20, 30,000 subs. So, hey,
Fact.
everybody do their due diligence. If you don't have a YouTube community, it takes 100 subscribers to access that. If you don't have that, put it in your text group. Go ahead and share the brother. If you ain't equipped with text groups, go ahead and put them on your Instagram. Share them. He over there on you on Instagram as well too. Salute. Much love. You dig.
Big salute to you, man. Soul power, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Already, family. I'm about to get out of here. I just had to double back. I heard my name, and shit, you say it 3 times, I'm gonna pop up like the genie. God damn it.
Like Candyman.
No, hell no. Candyman came to destroy. I'm the genie. I'm granting wishes. You dig?
Ah, okay. Corrected. I stand corrected, man. Like the
Yes,
genie in the
sir. I'm granting wishes. I'm coming with prosperity. The genie, he came to be a solution. You know what I'm saying? So that's hey, if I could come and put a little bit of that soul in your life, that's how I like You know what I mean? That's how I like to tell my lady. You dig?
Hey, so before you bounce, so Danielle got a question. She said, "What about the ABPTs or APBTs? Which books or books would you recommend someone read first?"
Richard Stratton's book is gonna be a great one. If not, then you can go over to Richard Garcia.
Okay.
Richard Garcia. Matter of fact, you can find Richard Garcia speaking in real time, or a bunch of live streams with him in the Great General 7-8 over there on Game Dog Talk at 7-8 Sports TV, and that'll be Game Dog Talk. Richard Garcia has great books, and you can actually get his keep as well too if you want to condition a dog for an APBT or ADBA show. Richard Garcia. That's going to be my recommendation. Richard Garcia.
That's a good recommendation too.
Yeah.
That's a good recommendation. Okay, so
Yeah, shout
hopefully,
out to the brother Richard Garcia. That's my brother right there.
yeah, big salute to OG, man. Danielle, if you heard Soul Power, type in Richard Garcia, Schoolboy, in your search engine over here on YouTube. You'll find them. And if you're looking for current to date type books that got the OG swing to it, but it's right now today playing, just like Soul Power said, man, holler at Richard Garcia. I'm sure he'll give you a plug on some quality books.
In a real way. Hey, much love. Y'all brothers be dangerous out there.
Thank you,
Blessings.
Appreciate you, brother.
100.
Yeah, so there you go, man. He came. Hey, he heard you, Duro. He heard you. You know what I'm saying? Had to come up and triple back. You know, I like them threes. He had to come back and hit that triple back play. You know what I mean? he came in the chat and then he had to come back into the. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Shout out
He
to
had
Soul.
to come 3 times.
He had to hit that 3 times. Hit us with that root number 3. You know what I'm saying? Had to hit us with that 3-peat. You know what I mean? But man, as we always do, man, we stay cooking. You know what I mean? We stay cooking, brothers and sister. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
She the first lady that ever showed up to the channel.
Word. Yeah.
So, much respect to you, Danielle. You know what I mean? Like, welcome to the channel. Matter of fact, I wouldn't say you the first because I did have someone DM me, but they didn't come in the chat. That was a young lady who DM'd me and said that she was, she checked out the show and she liked it and stuff like that. And she was asking me questions. So, but you are the actual first in the chat. So hopefully, you would make it a point to put us in your calendar. Unless I announce otherwise, like I'm actually going to announce today, my wife and I got something planned for Thursday. I'm going to be moving around. So Wednesday of next week, we're going to, hopefully y'all can squeeze me in on Wednesday, but I'm not going to skip the week. I'll just move it to Wednesday and then we'll do, what we do normally on Thursday, on Wednesday that week. You know what I mean? So I'm calling the audible as a coach. I'm allowed to do that. You know what I mean? I'm talking to y'all quarterback. I'm in y'all headset. Hey man, call the audible. So we calling the audible. So hopefully you guys are cool with that. You know what I mean? But Wednesday, we'll do it on Wednesday, the following week that's coming up. And then we'll get back to our regular scheduled program. But, like I said, I'm trying to keep it consistent for us. You feel me?
Word.
Don't want to mix any steps. But
Gotta
hey,
keep cooking.
Hey, check this out. This is a little side play. So you guys, most of y'all follow me on IG. And, I'm doing that marketing 101 and preparing everybody for that AK times Snow White breeding and Facebook, I'm on Facebook and whatever. But I always told y'all, at least I've told some of you guys that pay attention in class about Facebook. And one thing about Facebook is there's a lot, I don't know why it is, but there's just a lot of people who are very negative. And, I don't know why that platform has the negative people abroad. But anyway, long story short, I posted that same post I posted on Instagram with AK and Snow White, and I posted, of course it goes to Facebook. And then, in my chat, I get this individual, and I get this every now and then, even on IG, but they try to tell me that my girl Snow White, my Kangal bitch from Serbia, ain't a Kangal. I don't understand why. Say it again, Corey. What'd you say?
I said I saw that shit.
Yeah, but on Facebook it's even worse. Like
Yeah,
anything
I
you see
seen
on IG is going to be fucking 100 times worse on Facebook for whatever reason. I
exactly.
don't understand. So, um, on Facebook, I get this guy who so-called has uh Kangals, and he's telling me that your dog ain't no Kangal and all that shit. I'm like, bro, like how you gonna tell me my dog ain't what it is when I bought it from a Kangal breeder and shit like that? Like how? But that's what they do.
Yep.
But what's crazy is this is the craziest thing about it, right? So when I talked to the guy I bought my dog from, right, and I asked him, has he ever experienced these type of people when it comes to his dogs? He says no. So it's like, but of course, I mathematics. You know what I'm saying? It's really basic math when you really understand it. But I'd be like, why the hell does he never experience this? But I bought the dog from him. Now he don't get the traction that the dog guy get. You know what I mean? Like he don't get the traction that I get. Now I know why, but he doesn't. But because there's a black man on the profile that has a Kangal,
Exactly.
and because I'm black with a Kangal and my Kangal is high profile because the way I market it, then me as a black man can't have a Kangal. And it's like, what the heck? So it went so far today where me and this individual is going back and forth about my dog, and he knows the breeder longer than I know the breeder because I just bought the dog for that's the only way I know him. But he know him before that, has mutual friends, and he's trying to make me believe that the breeder that he knows and they're cool, that he sold me a fucking dog that's not a Kangal. Like he's trying to make me believe that that's your friend has sold me a finesse, like he finessed me because he don't want to humble himself down and say, bro, I was wrong and I was really trying to downplay you because you black with a Kangal. How can a nigger have a Kangal? Excuse my language, y'all. But real talk, how can a nigger have a Kangal? Those
So I'm
dogs
assuming the
long,
dude is white.
huh?
So I'm assuming the dude is white.
Well, he might be, I don't know. I really don't know what nationality he is. He could be white, he could be from Turkey. He could be from whatever. Like I get all these type of, not everybody, but the majority of them. Anytime I promote my bitch Snow White and they see
It's a
my
hater.
in a profile, a black man with it, they gonna knock me and tell me my dog ain't what it is. And so I'm like, dude, like, why are you debating with me about a dog when you know the breeder? So he's trying to like almost low key trying to second guess who I got it from. And then he's trying to make me believe, like, okay, well, if that's the dog, then he didn't sell you what he said. Like, really? But that's your partner. Why would you downgrade him for what he doing? But see, you didn't know that that's who I got the dog from. You just immediately try to discredit me because I'm a black man with a Kangal. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just a trip, man. This is just so crazy. And like I said, I'm used to that type of shit because that's who I've always been. I've always been trend setting. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a person that did things that other people wasn't doing because I got my own vision. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm an innovator. I've always been that way. So, when people were doing bull herders the way they normally do, German shepherds, Malinois, Dutch shepherds, Coach said, I want to do it with a Kangal. Okay, so there's where I'm taking it to a level where most people ain't doing that. You see what I'm saying? They're not doing what I'm doing. So now I'm promoting stuff. And then y'all see, especially y'all that follow me on Instagram, y'all see the likes and the engagement that I get.
I was
They
just
don't,
about to say that on Instagram, they just as crazy though.
they
You
not
know,
as crazy as the hey Duro. They not as crazy as on Facebook though. Facebook, every one of my haters, man, they be just watching and clocking just to hate, man. They just watch and clock just to hate. And it's just for them, it's like I don't know. To me, it's like they just can't believe that a black man really got dogs like this. They can't believe it. Like they wish they had AK. Like they see AK, they wish they had it. So they don't. And the only way they can discredit the fact that they don't have it is they downgrade
That's how
me.
it would
They try to,
be.
you know what
but
I mean? Try to make.
another
Go ahead.
part Coach, is I don't think they understand the vision. I don't think they understand the formula and what you really doing, because everybody else that's called a breeder, or you know what I'm saying, it's called a dog man or dog woman, they're doing the same old thing, meaning the same breed to the same breed, you know what I'm saying? So they're not really seeing your vision and what you really try to do. I seen a couple of people on Instagram, why would you breed that with that? What the hell is going on? What's that? I don't want that. Don't Ain't nobody gonna buy that. This is what I'm saying. So they don't. You can tell those individuals that's saying that they don't even understand what you're cooking up. They don't get it. Like they don't even know. But real dog people was under there. Yeah, I need one. How much that's gonna cost? What's up with that? This is what, you know what I'm saying. This is how I know that those individuals don't understand the vision, and that's the ones you got to tune out, because they don't know. You know what I mean? They don't know. They don't understand. They never gonna want to understand, because they just so used to, okay, I got Corso to Corso. I got
Right.
Pit to Pit. I got Rot to Rot. You know what I'm saying? So on, so on. They only see that. But they don't know what those bull herders, they something to reckon with. It's just like if you
Mhm.
take a pit bull to a decker. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a dog. They don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. They don't even know that these breeds and these working dogs exist. They
Yeah.
just so stuck on the you know the straight
Stuck
up
and
breeding.
stubborn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just how that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
You're definitely right, man. But it's for me, because I'm me, and I'm shit. I'm a great salesman and a great promoter. But not only that, I have great product. So for me, it's like they come on because they obviously see the dog. So you wouldn't come on the post of the dog and like shit. You just keep it moving. Keep it moving. But because that shit catches your eye, you have to stop. Oh, what the fuck? Oh man, there's a nigga doing that. Oh man, let me go ahead and discredit him for that shit. You know what I mean? Like that to me is where it's like, you know what? I'm gonna have to stand on mine. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't, man, you wish upon a star if your money was right, you can get your shit imported. Now, some people got money, they can do that, but not many. So you wish upon a star that you can have a Kangal bitch from Serbia or Turkey, wherever you choose to buy your shit, right? You wish upon a star that you can have AK from the UK. Like you wish upon a star, that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But see, I don't have to wish. What you see is the reason why you stopped on my post anyway. Then you had to comment because you was in your feelings some type of way. So, you know, it doesn't surprise me, fellas and ladies. It doesn't surprise me, but these are the things that I deal with because I'm campaigning in the front. You know what I'm saying? I'm front line with the shit. It's like being a 5-star general where you just in the office and you're looking at charts and maps and stuff and you telling people what to do, but you're not on the front lines. Or you a 3-star general, what they call a field general. You in the field with the soldiers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who I am. I'm in the field. Shout out to the 3, right? I'm in the field with the soldiers, man. I'm out here front lining this shit. So it's just a trip that anytime that you know I put forth these type dogs, and I even had somebody try to downplay my beautiful bitch Coco, my Malinois.
I can't comment in the chat. Shit.
Yeah, yeah, had somebody try to downplay my Mal. It's like, oh, the tail is too curly. Like, what? Shut your ass up. You wish you had a Mal like this, boy. You know what I mean? Boy, I got my shit from Serbia, top tier breeder. You better have your money right to go talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you worried about a damn tail, nigga? You know what I'm saying? This is a damn working dog. Who cares about a tail? This dog a real. This dog will chomp your ass up. Talk about a
Sound,
tail. The
sounds
tail
like they
was-
glazing to me.
But that's what I'm saying to you guys, because that's what we do. We talk real. This is what because a lot of us are minorities, a lot of us are black, right? There's nothing against all my white brothers, whoever else, but us black men and women, this is what we deal with. It's like we can't get the credit for the dogs. Oh, it's a nigga with the dog, so we gotta discredit him because he's a black man and he got the dog I wish I had. So let me find something to pick apart about his dog, because he's a black man and
Talk
he
about
got all the people on him and jocking him about his dogs. Like, come on, y'all, give me a break, Nell Carter. Give me a break. So yeah, that was. It's just what as a dog man. This is what I've experienced. And remember, I was telling y'all. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day. I was talking about my experience with the dude from Camelot pits. With them red Camelot dogs.
Yeah.
So, like I was telling y'all before, him and I followed each other. I just follow him because I respect all Dogman, but he followed me because obviously you can check what I'm doing. You see the dogs. I think he followed me because of AK, because he knew I got him from Lion's Lair. But anyway, I had my Frenchie, high performance Frenchie. I had different things going on, high performance Frenchies, my band dogs, all that stuff. And then he tried to downgrade me with my Frenchie program because I was promoting my fluffy Frenchie because I was one of the first. I wasn't one of them. I was in that first wave. I wasn't the first. I'll say I was in that first wave of cats that had fluffies, fluffy French bulldogs. So I had my boy Gigolo, which is, my boy. You know what I'm saying? But I was promoting him. And then, he was seeing all the different type of dogs I was promoting. And then he had to go in there and hate on a real dog man. Like, oh, damn, you might as well be breeding poodles too. Like, nigga, what? Really? That's what you gonna do, OG? You gonna come on my chat talking like that because you ain't doing what I'm doing? Why would you do that, OG? So I had to show him the mirror about himself. Like, hey, OG, I thought you was better than that, dude. Like, why would you even be coming in my comments being messy like you feminine, OG? Why are you worried about my fluffy Frenchie? If you ain't doing fluffy Frenchie, that's on you. Are you upset that I'm doing fluffy Frenchie?
Get that shit to himself.
I'm doing, I got a sensitive program. That's me. But he got so feminine and in his feelings about it. I'm like, damn. So this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what you men and women who are pioneers, this is what you're going to experience. So that's why I'm just giving it to you raw. Like, Duro, I ain't worried about it, Duro. I've done experience it too many times, but exactly what I'm telling y'all, I'm always going to stand on business. You definitely ain't going to run amok on my top tier shit, nigga. AK, you know what I'm saying? AK can't talk for him, so I'm his voice. You know what I'm saying? My Snow White, she can't speak for herself. I can speak for her. You know what I mean? So when I know what I spent to get that bitch imported over here, and I know the breeder, I know he got top tier champion type dogs, show type dogs, working type dogs. He ain't trying to finesse and fuck up his name. For you to knock me off my pedestal that I earned by my money, and then you try to tell me something different, and then the dude, and you still ain't gonna humble yourself down. Like, oh man, oh shit, I know I'm okay, my bad. But you want to act like because he's over there trying to discredit me to the Kangal groups. Look at this dog. This dog ain't a Kangal. Look at all these. You know what I mean? Like, dude, but you're not discrediting me. I don't care what you gotta say. You discrediting your homeboy.
And that's what I put myself in like your shoes, right? When I get my AK daughter one day, you know what I'm saying? That's like somebody coming out the side of their mouth telling me that ain't AK daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't get that from Coach. You ain't get that from Formula One K9s. Like, at the end of the day, Coach, I'll be like, man, I don't care what you say because I know I got this from Coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that this is off of AK. And what AK father name is Gunner. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I know Gunner is in his DNA. And so this is how I would come, because you can't tell me nothing. So how your approach on it is absolutely right. You his voice. You Snow White voice. So you can't tell me nothing. How you gonna tell me where I got my dog from?
Right.
And you're the only one with it here.
Right.
The only one with it. Oh, I'll say it again, Young Red. Damn it. Oh my God.
The only one with it.
The only one with it. Only one. You ain't gonna find it nowhere else but from me. You know what I mean? Good try. Good luck. Good luck if you can find it anywhere else. You can't even go to Lions Lair and get a dog because he can't even breed dogs no more in the UK. That man's in prison. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. I gotta tell the truth. So So you can't even get a lion's lair dog anymore. Them dogs don't exist no more. And even if he bred AK's daddy back to his mama, you will never get another AK again. That shit don't happen. You don't ever get duplicate dogs. And that's me telling you by experience.
That's facts.
I take sire and dame, breed them and have a litter, and I breed them again for the second time. None of them dogs are the same.
Nah.
Just letting you know that.
Nah.
So it's like, but this is the thing that I deal with. This is the thing that me as the coach, right? To you guys, it's like, this is what I'm letting you guys understand that you're going to experience through my experiences. Y'all know I have top tier shit. Y'all know I present them in a top tier way. Y'all know I get engagement. Y'all know I get fucking hundreds and thousands of likes. Okay. So this is what you're going to experience when you're a black man doing this shit. The white man don't deal with this stuff. And like I said, there's nothing against my white brothers. Y'all don't deal with the same shit that we deal with as black men and black women. Y'all don't deal with the same shit. You can have a top tier dog. And watch this, fellas and ladies. If a white man had AK, they wouldn't be hating on him like they hating on me.
Nah, that's a fact.
Not at all.
Be willing to pay top dollar.
Top dollar without any questions.
No lip.
So me dealing with this for as many years that I've been dealing with it, I know I didn't handle it. I got my quick response. Sounds good, spectator. I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? But, sometimes you really got people that's adamant, trying to convince you something, and you got to go ahead and, put them in their place. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do it professionally, but I do it with that Howard Stern approach. You know what I'm saying? I keep the sternness on there professionally, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't get into the name calling or nothing like that, but we keep it strictly on the dogs. But, it's like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, just stop trying to convince me that my dog ain't a Kangar, bro. There's nothing that you can tell me that's going to convince me. You know what I mean? Like, I already know what. Yeah.
Snow White came with papers?
Bro, she came from man, Duro. If you go check out Wolfland, if you go check out where she come from, Wolfland Kangal, well, I think it's Wolfland Serbia Kangal Kennels. You go check them out. Go check them out, okay? Every one of his dogs is champion type working dog, like they real champion trophied out, real shit. Like he known, like he sell dogs all over the world.
Yeah, I know coach ain't buying no flim slam.
Come on,
Hold on. I didn't mean that.
No, I
feel you. No, I feel you.
I know, Duro. I know you didn't mean that. I'm not saying you meant that, but I'm just saying for you, like go check them out. Yes, papers. Yes, I didn't, like I said, but I don't give up. I don't care about no paperwork. I just needed the DNA. I'm not breeding Kangals.
This is about DNA.
Right.
I'm not breeding Kangals. I'm not a Kangal breeder. I just needed a Kangal to make my XXL bull herders. I don't care about no paperwork.
Right.
But what I'm saying to you guys is, being that I'm strictly on top tier DNA, right? Yeah, the dog comes with papers, but I didn't buy it for the paper. I bought it because of the breeder. What he had.
So my main, the reason why I asked that, I was going to ask, like, did they use, like, did you get AKC papers or like?
Nah.
Okay.
No, that's some Serbian shit, man.
Okay. See, that's what I wanted to know because it came from Serbia. So I was wondering, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell they would use over there.
Yeah. Those are real working dogs. But like, I guess like in the European countries, like you can't breed unless your dog is top tier show dog.
Not shit.
Yeah. They got like a rule to that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they got to go through the show process to be able to be breeders.
So did you actually get to pick out Snow White?
Yes.
Or that's what he had available?
No.
Them joints be big.
But listen, it's a puppy. How you gonna know what puppy you gonna get? It's a damn puppy, man.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's like
A
They
lot of
don't
people
stop
make
until
that.
like 4, right? So they like adults, 4 or 5, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Say it again.
They don't become a full adult to like 4 or 5.
I
Like
mean, I don't necessarily know. I always say
they
3.
live a long time. Kangles live a long time.
Yeah, yeah. I say 3 years old because I counted in dog years, which is 7 years every year.
21.
So 21. I always say 3 years to me. It was a dog is mature at 3 years old. That's what I always say. I don't necessarily know as far as like the Kangal's maturity rate, but
Because
I
they
always
keep
thought,
growing.
yeah, all dogs keep growing. You know what I'm saying? Like AK is going to be 5 next year, and he's still growing. So yeah, they all keep growing. But I'm saying like mature. Like you really get a concept of what your dog is mature wise at 3.
Yeah.
And all they do is pretty much fill out as they get older.
Profile still in the chat.
Yeah,
Coach.
yeah, yeah. Go
So
ahead.
AK, he coming with what, like ADBA papers?
So he came with ABKC papers
Okay.
because over there in the UK, pit bulls are illegal. So how
Illegal.
they get their pit bulls is they all register as bullies. That's why all them XL bullies are banned because they caught on the game.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I got put on game when I talked to the breeder. He told me the game when I called him. He gave me the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, this is how we get our pit bulls and shit over here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We just register them as American bullies because, you know, pit bulls are illegal. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
It's a shame with that, man.
But come on, man, you got to understand. It's just like what
Oh, that
Negroes
shit
do
up.
over here, though. Young Ready, it's like what Negroes do over here. They over there, they,
Tear that shit
Yeah.
up, man.
they
Can't
keep
have
fucking doing
nothing.
dumb shit and they keep getting caught. And one thing about over there across the pond, you know, the queen and them, they don't play over there with that shit.
Nah, they
Man.
don't.
They
No
don't play.
gun, none of that shit.
So you know they can't even have guns over there.
Right.
Yeah, they fucked.
They knife guys. They got a
Yeah.
knife.
The queen ain't playing. So you know you over there fighting dogs and doing that minority stuff because that's really that grit and grind of the griminess. And it wasn't when you know Floyd Bludrow and all them the white man was doing it. It was all good when they was doing it. But then you let us brothers get in there and start putting money on the thing and you know what I'm saying, gunplay and all the shit that niggas do on that drugs. They ain't playing with that shit. And you know everybody want to be a black man even though they really don't. Like they love the culture, but they don't want to be black like us. But they love the culture, though. Think about that.
Right.
Nah,
So
that's true.
now we make DMX, all them whoever out there. I mean, we make that damn dog shit look good.
Mm-hmm.
Now them boys over the pond, they doing the same thing. They over there thinking they DMX and shit with the dogs. They're like, oh no, we can't let that nigga shit slide over here. Nah, nigga, nah, y'all ain't doing that nigga shit over here, man. Every pit bull's illegal, man. Fuck that shit. Oh man, what do you mean the pit bull? That's what they did over there in the UK.
Yeah.
That's what they
Yeah,
did.
that is what happened. Yeah, and that was a
Nah, I've
fucked up
seen a
situation.
couple of them
Unfortunately.
documentaries where they was coming in there taking the dogs from the people. People like you see the babies grasping the dogs. They like, nah, it's a boxer mix. What you talking about?
This is actually next.
Yo, that drives crazy.
Yeah, I seen that.
So yeah, they put me up on game. Like the breeder, he put me up on game and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as how they get their dogs over there to the US and different type of dog. And
Yeah, I was
it's
wondering because I never knew anyone who got a dog from like somewhere else like that. So I was always wondering like, what the hell registries do they use over there? That you know what I'm saying, that you get a dog over here, you know what I'm saying, like that you can use. You know what I'm saying? Because I would think that shit would all be like UK shit, whatever they got over there, huh?
well, not really because they'll buy dogs from the States. They'll buy AKC dogs, you know what I'm saying? So they do that because remember, we still the pillar, we still the you know what I'm saying, we still the forerunners when it comes to everything popular and type dogs, whatever. So they'll buy dogs from us and they have their registry. But see, they want to sell to us because we the number one consumers.
Yeah,
So, you know what I'm saying? So they gotta have it both ways. But see, when it comes to performance dogs, other than the Miles and the German Shepherds or the German Rottweilers or German Boxer type dogs, even the Dobermans, but Pit bulls, you know what I mean? Shit. That's number one dog. They gotta get it from us first.
Right,
That's
right.
a fact.
That's a big fact. Yeah. Okay. I always wondered that, man. So, like, you know what I mean? I was, no, that's good insight right there because I didn't know.
I know this other dude that got like one of the biggest dog in the world. That it's called the Malackley. Malackley.
Malackley?
I ain't
Yeah,
never heard of that shit.
that joint's bigger than the Kangol and the Alibi and all of them. It's like
Wow.
all of them joints mixed together. That joint gets to like 300, over 300,
Wow.
and he got one into the state.
That's
I
crazy.
gotta look his. I
That
gotta
sounds
look his
illegal.
name up. I
Who's
gotta
that?
look his name up. I got him
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Okay, please send the link. Send me that shit in the DM.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that shit sound illegal, gang.
Yo, just look that up. Malackley.
All right.
You might have to spell that for us, young ready.
M
Put it in the
A.
chat. Put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm bugging, bro. I'm high.
Put it in
I'm
the chat.
high. All right.
Yeah, put that thing in the chat. But yeah, that's how they do it, Duro, out there in the UK. But now they can't do that no more because they done banned the XL bullets. They can't even do that shit no more. They shit is dead now.
Yeah. I seen that BGK was talking about a lot of that.
Yeah, they shit is dead, man.
That's crazy.
That's just a wrap. So, I was blessed enough. Hey, and check this out. When I was campaigning AK, before that shit happened,
Mm-hmm.
all them boys from the UK, they got like dogs from that litter. They all was hitting me up and stuff because AK was, even though they had some good dogs, they didn't have the buzz that the chopper had. You know what I'm saying? And the AK was the only one in the States. You know what I mean? So they was all hitting me up, and then when they was getting their dogs banned and shit out there, they was asking me, "Hey man, you want to buy these straws?" And I was just letting them know, like, no disrespect to y'all, man, but the only reason why I bought AK is because of AK. You know what I'm saying? See what y'all got, but that's not the phenotype I would have even bought. I wouldn't even bought that phenotype. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want that phenotype.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that wasn't my type of phenotype. AK came out one of a kind, man. And, he don't look like none of his brothers, none of his sisters. He look like AK. That nigga's his own damn dog. So it's like, hey, yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that kind of, you know what I mean? Like if you guys ever seen Gunner before he went to the UK, you know what I mean? And like I said, I got much respect for Greg with Crack Kennel, but if I would have seen Gunner, if I would have seen Gunner before he went to the UK, I wouldn't have bought no dog off of Gunner. There's nothing against Greg, but Gunner before he came to the UK, I wouldn't even bought no dog off that nigga. That's fact. That's just me. Okay. Now, when Lions Lair got him, his name is Simon. When Simon got him and had that nigga looking like Bruce Lee and shit, that's the only reason why I bought that nigga. I had to get a puppy off a Gunner. I'm like, yo, I ain't never seen no red dog shredded up like a game pit bull before like that. But had the features that Gunner had. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see them pictures I posted Gunner?
No.
Gunner got, he got that head, he got the muzzle, he got the neck, the shoulders, the bone. He had them tucked in. He had that tuck on him. He had the rears all shredded wheat. I'm like, oh, I gotta get one off of him. I need that. So, it's all about your presentation, man. Big salute to you, show enough, man. Big salute to you, man. So that's really what intrigued me even about Gunner. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really into red dogs like that. I really wasn't until I seen Gunner over there with Lions Lair, had him over there on that shredded wheat. Probably the best red dog I've ever seen in my life is Gunner.
Yeah, he fired, man.
I mean, I ain't never seen a red dog like. I seen a lot of red dogs, but not like Gunner.
Nah, he fired. He one of a kind.
one of a kind, man, and real drive too. Shout out to Greg though, like real intense drive. Like that motherfucker got drive to the max.
That's crazy.
But yeah, but like I said, they can't. They can't. Respect. Okay. Hold on. Soul Power, my bad. Soul Power had a question. He said, "Question for the panel: If you could only use one exercise for your hounds, what would it be?"
I like that flirt pole. I ain't gonna lie.
Salute to you, Carolina Blue. Yeah, flirt poles. Flirt poles a good one. Flirt poles a very good one. Anybody else?
Shoot, all I do is walk my dogs. I walk all my dogs. Shit.
No, walk dogs work. That
Yeah,
worked.
they get walked every day.
That work.
Shoot.
What about you, Duro?
He just
I
said
was gonna.
that.
I
Oh, I'm
was
sorry.
gonna.
Man, damn.
No, that was Corey.
Y'all, man.
That was
Go ahead,
Corey.
young lady.
Oh, my fault.
I was gonna say. I think that walking your dog is that's what works for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That just worked those muscles, man. You know what I mean? The front and the back. You know what I'm saying? Just especially if you're going up and down those hills, man. Those
Ooh,
shoulders
there you
start to
go.
pop,
There you go.
and I just think that it's slower. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, the flirt pole and the treadmill and all of that is good, but they come with disadvantages sometimes because if you work them too much on that treadmill, you know what I'm saying, you can mess up shoulders and you
Get
know
a
what I'm
muscle
saying
fast.
and back legs and stuff. But a lot of people think that walking your dog don't work, but it does. You know what I'm saying?
Really
It's a little bit slower, but it works. It's effective. So I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, try to put pressure on the muscles.
Yeah.
Work everything out evenly.
I'm gonna give y'all some real game, because that's what I always do as the
And
coach.
water.
Water's good too. I'm gonna give y'all some real top tier type game. Okay. If you now, I learned this by default from my first kennel partner I ever had back in 2005. Okay. He lived in the Oakland Hills. Okay. If y'all familiar with Oakland, California, there's, this in the Bay Area is like it's like the ocean, and then there's hills and stuff like that in the Bay Area, Frisco and all that shit. And he lived in the Oakland Hills. His backyard was just nothing but a hill. You know what I'm saying? It was just nothing but a hill, right? It just was a steep ass hill, it was a smaller backyard, but it was a hill. And so he would keep his female, which is our foundation bitch back in the day, a big bad bitch, man. Really put the fire in all my damn pit bulls was that bitch. But anyway, long story short, he had this hill. And I remember when he moved out there, I went to his house and the female, her name was Mimi, right? And I was like, where's Mimi at, man? You know what I'm saying? Oh, she in the backyard, right? So I go in his backyard and I look at his backyard. It's just a steep ass hill up to it. Like I said, this a hill. Like, what the fuck? This is a backyard. But anyway, that bitch would be running up and down that hill because the neighbor behind him had a dog, and the bitch was so freaking ripped and muscled out. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Why is she looking like she done did, 1,000 damn squats? He's like, oh man, all she do is run up and down this hill. So y'all know I live on the hill, right? And y'all see me with AK, even AR-15. I'll take my ATV and then we'll run up and down the hill, man. Run up and down the hill. So I always tell people, they ask me, hey coach, man, what would you recommend as far as me getting my dogs look like yours? I say, hey, take your dog to a hill. If y'all got a hill and your dog likes to play fetch, throw that ball up the hill, make your dog get it and come back down. Just keep going up the hill till the dog get tired, and watch how ripped up and conditioned your dog will get. Okay,
That's facts.
so if you guys have a hill that you can go to, no distractions, it's you and your dog likes to fetch or whatever, you know what I mean? Or if you got an ATV, you can ride up it and your dog can chase you up that damn hill, because it'll be hard for you to ride your bike up and down that damn thing. And even walk, you're gonna be more tired than the dog. But if your dog has any type of toy drive, and you can take something and throw it up the hill, Do that, and all you gotta do that shit, and do that shit until your dog get tired, get winded, man, and watch how muscled up and ripped up and conditioned your dog get. That's all you would have to do.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
Because I seen it just by default.
Me
That
too.
might, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do with my dogs too. You know what I mean? AK all them. I utilize my hill. We run up and down that hill. I do it 3 times up and 3 times down.
or you can run them with the bike, just like the quad.
Yep.
Ride the bike and let them follow the bike.
But see that right there, right? All what that's really gonna do is just condition your dog. Really gonna help your dog kind of stay trim and stay good winded. But if you want to, like I said, if you want to build muscle and condition, you got to get them on an incline or her on an incline.
Mm.
Okay, because that's gonna be where they're gonna be pushing off. They're gonna be pushing off, and it's gonna make them work. And then when
Right.
they come down, that helps strengthen the joints. They come down the hill because they got to be, more stiff in a movement, so they don't dislocate nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, when they come down, you don't run them super fast down there. You just, get a light jog. And if they're doing it themselves, they'll kind of light jog down or whatever. But that helps the joints. You see what I'm saying? And then, of course, you throw that thing up the hill, they're going to do all they might up the hill because they're trying to get up there as fast as they can to get that ball. So you'll be able to get the muscle, strength, and conditioning all in one with that one.
No,
And
that's good
honestly,
info, man. Good information.
fellas, that's all you would have to do. Find you a hill. If your dogs have play drive and they like the toys, throw that bitch up there, make them shit. Do that shit till they get winded. When they get winded, that's enough. Cool. Come back the next day, do it again. And then try to see how many times you can do it before that dog get winded. And you'll have the most conditioned, most ripped up, muscled up dog in your community. You'll have that. So understand, like I said, people like to ask, like, man, coach, what you do? I don't do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the weight pull harness. Yeah, I do that every now and then, but like real talk, man, that hill right there is enough, man. That hill right there is enough, man. Facts.
The Frenchie be running up and down that joint too?
Man, I haven't had my Frenchie do that. You know what I mean? Like real shit. I haven't had my Frenchie do that. Hey, Duro, is there somebody else over there look like what's your name, Duro? I don't know why I see okay. I don't know why I see 2 Duros on here, man. That shit crazy, Duro. That shit is crazy, man. Probably somebody over there playing. Let me see if it's spelled different. I don't know why that is what it is. But anyway, that's some other stuff. But no, I used to do that with my, so I don't know if you remember my girl Ruthie. I used to do that, but not as much because I mean, like she can't breathe worth a shit now for some reason. But I do have a Frenchie that can do that, but I haven't really done it with him. I haven't really focused on my Frenchie program in a while, and I still got it. I'm just with the Frenchies, to be real with y'all, like I'm waiting for that, wait for the saturation to go down before I cook up again. Cause I still want to do a fluffy breeding, man. I ain't did it yet. You know what I mean? Like I got 2 fluffy bitches. I got a bitch, a fluffy bitch, and a fluffy male. I ain't cooked up yet. I just don't want to be out there whoring myself out. I just don't want to whore myself out yet. So that's the only reason why I ain't did it.
Nah, that's ill.
You know what I mean?
I feel you. Cause it's horrible right now out here. They got polka dot fluffies. They got hairless fluffies. They got all that now.
Man,
It's crazy, right?
That shit is sick.
Yeah.
but see, you gotta think like that too. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, do I want to sell Frenchies for $500? No, hell no.
Hell no. I want at least half of what I paid for my shit. What the fuck?
Man, hey, I wish.
See?
I do, but I wish not. Ain't not in today's market, but I wish. You know, what I mean? Can I get 7,000 when I paid 15,000 for a fluffy Frenchie? Can I get 7? I'll take 7.
See, I see. I thought if you paying like 50 for the
Yo, I'm back.
fluffy,
You back?
100,
Yo,
then I'm paying
I think
50.
somebody hacked the link or something, man.
Why? What happened?
Yo, so I was talking, the John just kicked me out, right? And then it was like another Doro. Like I'm
Yeah, I
like,
told you I saw that. I told you I saw that.
but
Oh,
look, I
man.
couldn't talk. Y'all couldn't hear me. So I'm like, yo, that was crazy,
It
bro.
might be RG over there playing again. You know RG.
Oh,
He's
no.
probably playing and stuff, man. Using
Two
all
Doros. Oh, shit.
using
That's
all the
crazy.
tricks.
Yo, but the other Doro had a capital R and shit. I'm like, yo,
Oh, that's what it was?
I ain't even
yes.
see that joint.
I didn't
That's
even see the
crazy.
capital R.
Yo,
That's
it was the
crazy.
craziest shit, man. Like I was steady talking and y'all couldn't hear me. I'm like, yes, you know what I mean? Y'all like, yeah. So I'm like,
Oh,
man,
nah.
that was
Crazy.
crazy, man.
That boy RG up to his tricks again. I saw another Duro and we was up, you know what I'm saying? Like we was talking, I saw another Duro come up in the little, the little back shot, right? The little studio.
Hey,
Like, damn, how do I see another Duro in there when we over there in the panel? Like, what the heck?
Yo, y'all should have known something was up because I got quiet as a mug. I'm like, hold on, because I'm silenced. I'm steady talking. I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? And y'all just steady talking over me. I'm like, yo, can y'all hear me? Y'all
damn.
steady talking, man.
Yeah, these guys with their tricks, huh? They got all kind of computer tricks.
Spooky out
Yeah.
here, man. Spooky times.
I
My thing,
remember one time they was like, you shouldn't have clicked that link. So they probably do got something.
Oh, man.
I'm sure they do. You know what I'm saying? They was doing all kind of weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like they was doing all kind of stuff, man. I was like, are you serious, man? Like, is it really that serious? We talking about dogs. You over here trying to be a master troll. Like, what the hell? But
Because it's a group of black men in here doing something. Got a
true,
collective going. That's why.
true, true,
Facts.
Yes.
true. And then another thing too is like they normally used to doing what they do, right? But they didn't, they didn't get used, they weren't used to getting that tongue lashing that they got that day.
Right.
So that really like put them on like that put the fire, that put the fuel to the flame, if you want to call it that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It is what it is. I hope it ain't RG playing his games, you know what I'm saying? But who knows?
Yeah. It was
But
just weird, man, because like that I never seen that before. And it was like it took over my jaw. So like y'all can't hear me. Did that person say anything?
no, I didn't bring
Nah.
him up. I didn't bring him up. So what happened was you was already in the panel, right? And then
Yeah.
I saw that come up, right? And I was like, damn, why is there 2 Doricios on there, right? And then for some reason you dropped out. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you dropped out, and then I saw you come back in the chat, and I let you. I mean, in the back, in the back office, you came back in, and I let you back up on the panel. So that's how it went down.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't. When I saw 2, I was like, I already knew what time it was. I'm like, man, this boy over there playing tricks again. I mean, you're not catching us. You know how they do that. You let them up on the panel, they put a dick pic on there or something stupid,
Yeah.
something lame,
Bullshit.
something Diddy. Put the dealer pic on there. Like, come on, man. How you gonna do all that weird stuff? So, we hip to it. But hey, RG, anyway, it's all love, RG. You know what I'm saying? We didn't boot you, RG. You can always come up, man. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't getting up on this panel live. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, RG. You can always stay in the chat, man. If you want to come up here in the chat, you're always welcome. Other than that, you will never get in the panel live.
Man, they trying to hijack the Doro, man. That's crazy.
And they tried to take you out, man.
Pretty smart, man. But it wasn't smart enough.
Yeah, it was smart enough, man.
mean, but glad you back on, Duro. You know what I'm saying? Good
I'm
Lord,
back,
man.
brother. I'm back.
Good Lord,
Yeah, but we
man.
cooking up, man. I'm
See
I'm
what
I'm
you was
loving
gonna
it,
say.
man. Huh?
You don't remember what you was gonna say from before when you was
I
saying
don't,
something?
man. What we was talking about? You remember?
Mm, we was talking about the Kango.
Yeah, yeah, we definitely talk about. We were talking about the Kangon, and then I was just giving y'all my experience with these cats on Facebook, and we was commenting on, the black man and knock him down. No, you what? No, you don't wish you was there that day, man. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? That
That
knock him
was
down. You
hard.
don't wish you was there that day. That day was definitely a class disruption. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was that day crazy, man. We you know what I'm saying? We've been cooking up, fellas. We've been cooking up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tip my hat off. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm the motivator, man. We got the coach. I'm the motivator, man. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
You know what I mean? We've been cooking up, man. We've been doing what we've been doing. I want to get everybody their flowers, everybody in the chat their flowers to come listen to us, and I see people replay us and listen to us again. You know what I'm saying? And people reach out. Shout out to my man. You know what I'm saying? Rock solid. You know what I'm saying? Um, Reached out to me, you know what I'm saying, told me some real stuff, told me how he check out, you know what I'm saying, what we saying, and you know what I mean, it just let me know that we all bringing something positive and you know what I'm saying, righteous to this dog game, and I just want us to keep doing what we doing, man, continue to grow and continue to get this game up, and you know what I'm saying, that's what we do, man,
Nah, that's real, man. We got to keep doing it. We gonna keep cooking up, man.
Yeah,
for
we definitely
sure.
gonna do that. I mean, we definitely gonna do that,
Yeah.
and we're gonna inspire each other to raise the bar. You know what I'm saying? Always stay learning, always stay applying, always trying to, create that level of dog. You know what I mean? And honestly, man, if you guys, just of course you guys listen in class, but always pay attention to what I be doing, man. You pay attention to what I'll be doing and you apply that to what y'all doing, y'all gonna level up. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I'm gonna make sure that I be to you guys as my brothers and and even as the young sister that came on. But I'm always gonna be an example. You know what I'm saying? So if it's working for the coach, it can work for y'all. That's all I can tell y'all. Real talk. If it's working for the coach, if y'all seeing how I'm presenting myself, y'all doing that same thing with y'all dogs, then you're gonna level up too. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be a fast, gimmicky type way because we're not about them gimmicks. But
And
it's gonna be a way to where you can stay in your wave, and it's gonna be something that's believable by people who understand what's real and what's not.
facts. And we
Right.
don't even want it. We don't even want to rush and try to get into those gimmicks. We want to take our time and we want to create something good and come up with our own thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And have a vision. You know what I mean? Not just throwing breeze together because we can, but have a
Something
vision.
built to last, complete
Yeah.
package.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we really, look, man, we really got to look at what we got before our eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, only other person I know to do stuff like this is Kylie Catchers, that do stuff like Coach, right? The only other person I know that got those working dogs, those working terriers or bull herders or, you know what I mean, band dogs or whatever, man. That's the only other person I know that's cooking up the way they cooking up. And we gotta understand what we got in front of us. This man is taking a double XL, 112-pound pit bull to whatever Snow White way. You know what I'm saying? But she muscled up at 2 years old.
Got two.
She muscled up. So we gotta look at, like, really look at. This is what I'm doing, y'all. I'm really looking at what he doing. Like, you understand? Like he just said, really look at what I'm doing and apply it to y'all. I'm already doing that, coach. because I see the vision and I see what you're doing. And I'm saying, damn, man, like nobody else is really cooking up the way he really cooking up and what he's putting together. You
Fact.
understand? So
Nah,
once we see that, you know what I'm saying, and we really see it, y'all, not just like, yo, oh, okay, he putting a double XL pit bull with a Kangal bitch from Serbia. Okay, cool. No. No, look what he's creating: the drive, the strength, the bite, all of that. Look at every single part of that breeding and say, damn, because that's what I'm doing. I'm like, yo, that's something to be reckoned with, man.
he making a werewolf.
Young Ready, that's a fact, nigga. I'm
Like
making
and throat for your
Wolverine.
ass.
Yeah,
Real- Yeah.
like real shit. Like if
Yeah.
you think a Kangal, a stock Kangal is creating havoc out there, man. Imagine what a Kangal with AK in is gonna do.
Exactly.
That's what they don't comprehend. You know what I'm saying? Like you
That's
don't.
what they not comprehending. That nigga can jump,
Different shit.
bro, to the moon. Like
So
just
can the
think
king.
about that. Yeah. But I'm saying his legs is straight springy though. Like I really watch him, yo. I really look at him like, yo,
He's
and
one
he
of a
be off the
kind.
ground on some Michael Jordan shit. Like he be
He's
off
one
the
of a kind.
ground with,
Son. He one of a kind, yo.
One of a
yo.
kind. No,
That's what
hey,
I'm
no
saying.
10-on-2, no cap, no adding extra credits and like Cass be doing fluff. Ain't no fluff. Everything that you see is what you get times 100 with that boy Chopper. And another thing that they don't really understand about the Chop is that boy is so intense and so fast. His quick, his what they call it, fast twitch muscles. That what they call that? That fast twitch, the twitch muscles.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
fast muscles is a blink of an eye. Blink of an eye. That boy, AK. Bruh, you man. And like I said, I already see it in his kids. Shout out to Bill. Bill came and saw AK and his kids in the flesh. He see what the coach added to AK in his kids. Okay, so man, I'm already knowing like what AK to a Kangal, a bear killer, a wolf killer with AK genetics in there. It's a wrap. Man, that's a wrap.
You don't even got to train that joint. It's already trained. It's like
It's programmed. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Program. Yeah.
if them boys watch this, if them boys that be over there hating because I'm a black man with a Kangol, if they ever was blessed enough to get one of these AK-47 double XL bull herders imported out there to the Turkish land or whatever, and was compared to their little, not little, but their sacred dog, the Kangol, man, that hybrid will run circles all through them, will run circles all through them. What man? I already know.
Word.
Because I see what I did when I took AK to my stock of pit bull. I seen what I did when I took AK to my band dog recipes, like Black Hawk, like man, my boy Black Hawk, like Chopper the Man Stopper. I mean, I can go on, Nina 9, Drake. I can just go on. Them dogs is the real deal, man.
killers over there, man.
The
Just
real deal. They
waiting,
out
get
that.
at something.
Hey, coach.
Yeah,
Who you taking Big Suge to?
Duro, that is a great question because I don't know. I really don't know. Being that I scrapped my performance bully program, so I really don't know. I'm probably gonna make a band dog out of him.
Or
That's probably what I'm gonna do. Either way, I'm gonna collect the semen. Even if I don't figure out what I'm gonna do, I have to collect the semen and put them on ice. That's for damn sure. But I really don't know yet, Duro. I'm done with the bullies. I ain't doing no bully shit, so I'm done with that.
what
Man,
about my man Shaka?
Shaka retired, man.
You don't got no semen on that boy?
Of course I
That's
do.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course I do. But I'm retiring Shaka. You know what I'm saying? Hey, whoever wants Shaka, you know what I mean, you can get him too.
Uh-huh.
Whoever wants Shaka, you can get him.
Oh, man.
I'm just letting y'all know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm retired. I already got a semen. You know what I'm saying? So I got his daughter. You know what I'm saying? I got his daughter, so she gonna carry on his legacy. Plus, I got his semen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But see, a dog like Shaka, for me, if I want to add game killer prey drive, that's why I would breed Shaka,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
And I have his
He's mad
daughter.
intense.
He just real gamey. He just really want the smoke. Beautiful dog, but he just too prey driving. Like his prey drive is too much. Like he's like how you gotta keep Hannibal Lecter and shit. He got his own little section where he can't be next to other dogs.
Word. What about my man Blackhawk?
Blackhawk got next, you know what I'm saying? He probably the next he gonna take AK's place as far as you know his popularity and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Blackhawk is like Blackhawk is like he's not as big as AK. He's big, but not as big as AK. But he's like a perfect blend between his mama and AK. But then he act like his mama, and so what that means is that he got prey drive like Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he like to shake, rattle, and roll shit. But he's very intense, like AK. He's very intense, like his daddy. Got to
I
have
can
something
see
in his
that.
mouth just like his daddy, but he's very like he's about the prey shit. He's really like his uncle and his mama. Like he's all about the prey shit. As long as I got a ball in his mouth, he's cool. He's like his daddy, but you know, you take that ball out of his mouth, he's trying to kill some shit.
Mm.
Like
oh
he,
yeah.
So
I was
so
gonna ask you about the Malinois. Is that joint calmed down yet?
no, she ain't calmed down yet. Matter of fact, she done acclimated herself to the environment. So when my nephew had her, he got her, you know, in the house, you
Yeah.
know, he was made her a pet.
Yeah.
That's what he did. She come over to, you know, the yard. You know, we got a level 4 yard over here, man. Everybody over here is hitters and killers. So she had to adapt to the energy that was around here. And so when I first had her, she was chubby.
Right.
Not anymore. That bitch is shredded wheat like a motherfucker. But
No
the reason why
doubt.
she's wheat is because she jumping, she running, pacing back and forth. You know,
Mhm.
she's doing all the shits like everybody else. So now her energy is about the pack. So yeah, she about that life.
No
That girl.
doubt. That's what I want to know about. Word.
Yeah, she about that life. She had to. She had to
Yeah.
conform
Yeah.
to her environment,
Just word.
you know. And she got a whole 10 by 10 to herself. So, you know, she on that paste pecani sauce. Going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, jumping up and down, back and forth, jumping up and down, back and forth. She copying the whole crew.
Them
word.
joints to jump crazy high.
Oh
Oh
man, she got
God.
hop, she got the hip to the hop to the hippie. Like you can't have like she had a tarp. I had a tarp. She done ripped that shit down like AK. So she can't have a tarp on her shit. She done ripped that shit down.
She going to AK too though, right?
Of course, yes sir, yes sir. Man, AK going to AK going at all of the above. Man, AK get his genetics and anything I got on my yard damn near.
Okay, okay. I like
Yeah.
that.
But that's for sure going, you know, I mean, that's for sure. That's going to be that bull herder that we going to compete with all the other ones that got them bull herders out there that use the mouths and, you know, use them Dutch shepherds and stuff like that. You know, I want to definitely, you know, compare mines to, you know, like Bull Vision and stuff like that I respect highly and stuff like that with their bull herders. But I want to create something like that with her, which I know I will get. But then just imagine the size, though. You
You
know,
might see
Yeah,
something. You might want to call that joint something else. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
word.
gonna call it, you know, being that I remember. So I got AK, he got the Draco version, which is the XL, and then he got the chopper version with that AK-47 chopper version, which is double XL. It's the same way we doing with the bull herders. We got the AK-47 chopper bull herders, and we got the Draco bull herders, and that's how it's gonna be.
Woo.
That's how it's gonna be.
I
You
like
know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
So you got the Kangol. I envision it being more of an independent type like guard dog, livestock guard, like similar to what a Kangal does. I see that in that bull herder, right? It's going to be more of an independent type where you got your land, you got your animals, you got your family, and it understands that I'm a high performance killing dog machine for this property and my family and livestock. That's how I see those turning out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I envision based off of how this Kangal is versus AK, like I see that this being as a high, just the highest form of a livestock guardian. That's what I see that as, right? Which will be able to guard and all that stuff, but it ain't gonna be on that all that extra Malinois type shit. Because Kangals ain't like Malinois. They like Snow White, she is not hyper like that fucking Malinois is. You know what I'm saying? Snow White, she like, she tunes everything out unless there's something for her to get tuned into. So that's how she operates. The Malinois, she with all the shit everybody else is with. You know what I'm saying? Like she want y'all getting hyphy, I'm gonna get hyphy. Y'all want to jump, I'm jumping. Y'all want to, y'all want to bite, I'm biting. That's how she is. So I see that now Malinois with AK as a freaking attack dog.
Yeah.
Because that's what they use Malinois for.
Right.
So you put that Malinois in AK with his ability, his strength, his speed, his muscle, his build, his bone, his size, with that Malinois. And then with my bitch Coco, her daddy's like 80 pounds, I think 26 inches tall. So her daddy's a big ass Malinois. So that with AK, man, that dog is gonna be a damn missile. That one I'm gonna have to get a special, like, like almost a liability slip that you got to sign. Like, yo, whatever happens when you take this dog off your hand, I ain't responsible.
Real insurance for your
ass. I have no liability on what you do with this dog. If this dog terrorized your whole yard, if this dog killed this person, that person, I sold you the dog. I warned you about the possibilities of it. I thought you was responsible enough. You signed the liability waiver.
Word.
I'm good. So, because that's what you're going to get with that type of dog.
So basically, right, you're going to make sure it's like something like you're going to make sure it's something like, look, man, this ain't coming back on me.
Word.
I have to.
I feel you.
I have to.
Paid for this shit, man.
But see, that's what people want, right? See, they want that, but can you handle it? You know what I mean? Like, can you really have authority and control that type of dog? You know what I mean? Like, I'm noticing that even in my prima donna and Roman dogs that I got, those three males I was telling you about them. I call them my giraffes. They like giraffes now. They just long and lanky. But the mentality of them dogs, they the real deal when it comes to, like, real predators, like real warrior type mentality type dogs. Like
this is the problem I got with my fault, coach.
Go ahead.
I got with this, like, people, they be wanting to buy these dogs, and they be having the money, but they don't have no intent. Like, they just they don't know what the dog is. Like, they see it, it's jumping around, it's aggressive and all that. Then they buy it, and it's a liability. It's gonna be a liability for them.
Right.
But they got the money. Not everybody can get this dog. That's the one thing. Not everybody can have this dogs. Even if they have the money.
Right.
Because then they end up being like those dogs that you sent me, coach.
Yeah, they're over there. You can't control them, and then the police got to kill them.
Yeah.
And that's bullshit, man.
Yeah, that is that bullshit.
We get nowhere like that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, coach.
Yes, sir.
2027. Can we get like a bulldog, the bulldog breeding, like a AK, another bulldog breeder?
I mean, God willing, man. I mean, by that time, whatever I cook up is going to be on demand and you know what I mean? It's going to be on demand, waitinglist.com type shit. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. But you know, your boy should be ready by then. So you know what I mean?
yeah.
Uh,
That's what I said. God willing, that's what it will be. You know, by that time, you know, I got all the offspring. You know, they mature. They over there stepping in the in the forefront, looking like they supposed to do, represent like they representing. You know, the dog game, the working dog game, high performance working dog game, done caught up to the coach. And they like, okay, yeah, like, yeah. I get why he do what he do, what he got. Yeah, that boy do got DNA. Yeah, you know, he do got a waiting list. Yeah, cats got their money right when they fucking with him. Yeah, you know, whatever coach cook up, he can cook up, and we
yeah,
buying it.
yeah.
By that time, that should be happening. So you should
Okay.
be able to get what you're looking for by that time.
Yeah, I have my deposit ready for sure. Nothing but respect.
You should be getting, and then that by that time, you know, you get to see the up and comers. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to
Yeah.
see, you know, by that time, shoot, I think Chopper the Man Stopper will be 3.5. You know, so you get to see him, the AK-74 band dog. You get, you know, you get to see, you know what I mean? My boy Black Hawk, you know what I'm saying? He'll be damn near close to 2.5 to 3. You know what I mean? Like you get to see, like, okay, yeah. Yeah,
I'm
I
also
see.
keeping an eye on my man Red Tiger too. Who you take him to?
I'm taking him to Tigress. I'm taking him to
Tigers.
Tigress first, and then I'm gonna take him to my girl Cowgirl, which is my first AR-15 band dog, which is now Formula One Bulldog. My black and white pie bitch. She black and white
Yeah,
pie.
yeah, I know
Yeah,
you talking about.
yeah. He'll be going to her. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be the first one
Fire.
to get that. You know what I mean? That one with Tigress is gonna be real official. Both of those will be official, but that one with Tigress is gonna be
Gonna be that extreme.
real official.
Extreme.
Yeah,
Real official. Like
I'm
there. And that
keeping
boy,
my eye on that guy too. I really like him, man.
yeah, no, he turning out really good too. Like he you know, you could tell that hybrid vigor kicked into him because, you know, I can see his daddy and I can see his personality from his daddy, but you know, like he's bold like Silver Bullet, and you know, like he's more athletic, even though Red Tiger was athletic to a degree.
Hmm.
But Junior, he way more athletic. Like he think he can jump like AK, which he can. He done tore down the motherfucking tarp roof. He done jumped on top of the doghouse, and he's standing on, you know, on top of the damn kennel, looking over the kennel. You know, like he doing things that I know that Red Tiger couldn't do, and I know where it come from. It come from Silver Bullet. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so I see the hybrid vigor, even though I told y'all like his breathing is not where I want it to be, but
Hmm.
you know, it's a stepping stone because I'm still trying to produce better than even him. You know what I mean? So as long as I keep him alive, which I will, you know, he will be one of those ones that, like you said, you see him like, I got my eye on Red Tiger Jr. He'll definitely be like his daddy when it comes to them eye catchers, like, oh, that boy gonna be, oh, he
Yeah.
definitely, you know, he definitely that though. So yeah, Red he going to Tigers for sure.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. There's a couple Jones that I'm looking at, man. That I'm looking. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, whenever you cook those up, you know what I mean? I'm interested. You know what I mean? It's a couple of them Jones that I'm really interested in, man. So, you know, we'll figure it out though for sure. You
Yeah,
know.
no, I'll have options. That's why I said, God willing, you know what I mean. Everything works itself out the way it's planned, even though not everything works out as planned. But you know, I got a good solid plan the way I want things to work out. Hopefully, it does. And if it does, then you're gonna have a hard time. Matter of fact, you're just gonna have your money right. It's like, man, coach, I done saved up like 20 grand, coach. Coach, I done saved up like 20 bands for my dog program. I want one, like I want one of those. I need one of these. I need one of
Nah,
like
that's real shit.
No,
like
that is though.
that's my, that's what my whole vision was at the end of the day. It's like I wanted to dominate when it came to high performance working dogs. I wanted to dominate the field, the market, and with my own creations to where, you know, as a business, it's like, if you want this, you have to go to Formula One. You got to go to the coach. You can't get this unless you go to the coach.
All right.
You know, like that's how, you know, I'm a businessman. So I need that to play out for me to be successful in business. It's like I have what you can't get nowhere else. You're not going to be able to shop me for no AK-47 chopper type dog unless you buying it from me. I'm the only one with them.
Right. Right.
If you want an AK-74 band dog, which is a man stopper version of AK, you can't get that nowhere else but from the coach. Period. You want an AK, you know what I mean? Y'all get my point. You know what I mean? You want this type of dog, even though people got versions of their own, it's not what I got. So, you're gonna have to pay to play because that's what I had to do, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had to pay to play to get dogs like I have. And none of us who's really serious about their dog program escapes that unless you just happen to bump your head. And that happens, you know what I mean? Like, those of you who might take advantage of these DNA pieces that I'm blessing cats with during the holidays. Shout out to Bill.
That's that. That's that bullshit, though, man. You gonna have to run something like that back. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to give me something like that in a couple years, coach. I'm gonna need something.
Hey, Duro, I don't think that's ever gonna happen again, Duro.
Come on, man. I'm your brother.
Yeah. Hey, Duro, I can't let you escape what I had to experience, man. So at the end of the day, I'm giving you a heads up.
Learning experience.
Yes. Take advantage of what the coach is blessing you guys with now, because I am. It's helping me prepare for the future. So I'm willing to give to help me to prepare. But once I'm prepared, I'm gonna be in the league. But see that what you guys got right now, y'all got plenty of time to save. That's what I did. Right. Before I moved to the hills and got my acreages, I was saving for my house in the hills. Before I was able to spend 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 a dog and shit like that, spend 6 figures on dog DNA, I saved for it before I did it. I just didn't come out there, hey, I want to spend, I could buy a $10,000 puppy. No, I saved 3 years for that shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So that when it was time, like you said, hey, coach, when it's, I'm ready, coach. When it breed them, man, my money's already on deck. So you'll have plenty of time to have your money on deck. Trust me, when you get your deal, the dogs will be worth, let's say once you have yours, the dogs will be worth probably double that next 2 years down the road. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's the level that I'm playing at. I'm playing to where, everything that we talk about, we putting in these dogs. We're really creating these complete dogs. I want a bulldog that can perform like a pit bull. I want a bulldog that's bully like how Red Tiger was, and which is probably not going to happen. But anyway, we wishful thinking as of right now. But imagine if I made something similar to where a Red Tiger or a Big Bertha, but was performing like fucking tigers or like a pit bull. Like that bitch can breathe fast, tight, but bully. Like what? Imagine how much money I get off that dog. I'm gonna get big bread off of that because that don't even exist right now.
Yeah, that's true.
But if I do it, shit, man, what you gonna pay for that? Oh man, that's a bully, but it's performing like a pit bull. It's got wind. It's doing all the shit, but it's bully like that. Man, I need 20,000 for it. Give me 20,000 or leave me alone, nigga.
Real shit, man.
Yeah, I hear that, man.
It's like
what we talk about
these fucking Frenchies, 100,000, $1 million letters.
Man, but like we just talked about, that's a whole different scheme that we wasn't really aware of. You know what I mean? Now we know what it is, but we wasn't aware of why they was doing that type of stuff. Like why would you have a dog priced at that price point? But like we talked about before, like who's the only one buying that shit? Ain't no regular consumer buying that shit. It's all street niggas and it's all street cats.
Yeah, they don't really got longevity though. Them dogs,
bro. That's all that is a way, man. Like I said, I don't want to give up the game. I already told y'all that all that's waiting for you to launder your fucking street money, man.
Yeah.
That's all that is. Dogs ain't worth that.
Nope.
Period. Like, ain't no consumer. You're not selling that to no mom and pop that want a fucking Frenchie as a pet. They not spending no $50,000 for no damn Frenchie. They can get an AKC Frenchie for fucking $2,000.
True.
That's right. So why they gonna spend $50,000 for your Merle Pink Sherbert friendly. They're not.
They not.
But watch this though. How we operating, I guarantee you, somebody will spend a top tier money for a damn real working family companion that look amazing and performs amazing, that's healthy, strong. I mean, just like how we know, because there's a lot of dog connoisseurs out there. We're part of that dog connoisseur type of community.
Yeah.
If I can get me, because I like cars and I like motorcycles, I like performance vehicles. If I have whatever I'm getting performance. So if I can really get that dog that looks like I like it, like, oh, I like the way that dog look. Got good temperament, you know what I'm saying? Sound mind, but a top tier performance dog will give his all to the death. I need that dog right now. How much you want for it? Give me that.
Oh shit. Yep.
I'm on my Chris Brown. Give me that.
So you want what, like 8,000 for one pup, or
I mean, right now, man. I mean, I don't even have a price tag. But for those AK and Snow Whites, I want 4,500 for those.
you want 4,500 for
Good
those?
money.
I need 45. And in reality, what I really want for my AK, my double XL pit bulls, I mean, it's probably wishful thinking right now. But really, what I want, my price points for my double XL AK-47 chopper pit bulls, I want 6,000 for those.
Yeah. Mm.
So I'm
That's not
reasonable
bad.
So Duro, check this out. I'm reasonable when it comes to what I paid. If I paid 12 for AK, I'm only asking for 6.
Right.
That's
You know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. So to a person who don't understand them type of price points, 6,000 might be like, oh shit, 6,000. But bro, I paid 12,000 for AK. Nigga, 6,000, you getting half off what I paid.
Yeah.
So I think I'm doing my consumer a fair, I'm doing you a solid as a consumer. Like, bro, you didn't pay 12. You would never get this dog if I didn't pay 12,000 for.
I might have to back out of that. How much Red Tiger pup is going for?
I mean, I don't even know. Red Tigers might go for the same thing because Red Tiger Senior is dead,
Genetics, man.
and nobody got a Red Tiger. Check this out, though. Nobody has a Red Tiger. Not even the breeder that gave me or sold me the dog. They're out of business. They don't even breed dogs no more. So nobody got a Red Tiger DNA but me.
Last of a dying breed, man.
Period. So if I put a 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 6,000, $10,000 ticket on it, you can't get no Red Tiger DNA but from the coach.
Facts. I see what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what I would do price wise for a Red Tiger. You might be able to get them for a 3,000 piece. I don't necessarily know. You know what I'm saying? But that's the level that I'm playing with, because let's say, for example, if Red Tiger Jr. supersedes his daddy in popularity, which he has the possibility, he's taller than his daddy, he's smarter than his daddy, got more athleticism than his daddy. He's not as extreme as his daddy, but he looked like his daddy. Like, if he really come out and whoa the crowd and have people going crazy like they was for Red Tiger, he might fetch a big ticket.
Yep.
I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is the power that I have, right? This is the power that I have. This is what my vision entailed when I was thinking about what I was going to do when I was building my program. Like, I really wanted to have top tier dogs to where I can position myself to say, okay, I really could charge y'all fucking an arm and a leg, but I'm going to give you guys a fair price, but it's not going to be no fucking, regular price. It's going to be a fair price to the value of the dog. If you know the value of the dog, you'll be like, Coach, thank you for the deal. Even though I might have told you, man, that dog, I need 8,000 for that shit. You're like, well, damn, Coach, that's worth triple. Because you know what you're going to be able to do with that dog. See, I only want to deal with people who know what they're going to do. Either they're going to really use it for the work, or you're going to use it for the DNA.
Right.
So for you, Duro, or you, Young Ready, or anybody else in the chat, you like, man, I might spend 10. Like, you'll think like me, I spent 10, but I'm going to make, 100,000 on the puppies.
So Coach, how many F1 breedings you trying to do with them? With Snow White and AK?
That's the only thing I'm doing with Snow White and AK is F1s. As far as like
I
that,
mean, how many generations?
It all depends. Like what I probably will do is blend in the AK
I
double
was gonna
XL
ask
bull herders with the XL Dracos. I probably will eventually just blend them together and make them
crazy.
one dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'll
So,
be amazing.
but again, I do my shit like how cars are done, models.
Right.
So for those of us who might be, AK-47 bull herder enthusiasts, you might say, I need me a Draco version of that, which is AK strictly to the mouth, and I need me an AK strictly to the Kangol, and then I need how Coach cook up his, even though you can do it yourself, I want what Coach did with his and add that to my shit. So now I got all three. I got the whole collection.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like that's how I want to really position myself in the game, to where you as a dog enthusiast that want these top tier type dogs, you can really display the different versions of it. Like, check out this one, look at this one. Yeah, it looks like AK, but no, this one is a different version of AK. Look at this one. Oh, wow, that looks like AK. Yeah, but that's a different, like, you'll be able to show people the different variations, like having different guns, you know what I mean? Like different type cars.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. And then whenever I take AK direct to anything, then I want to be able to sell them dogs for like 50,000 and up. You know what I'm saying? Like anything I take AK direct to,
right?
You want a direct son or daughter of AK? Shit, I need 50 bands for that, man.
Yeah,
Pure quality, pure.
And you want direct AK blood? Oh, I need 50. I need 50 for that. Give me that, Chris Brown. Because then, if you wise and you seen what I did with my program, and you see my program elevate to what it elevated to, and you understand the mathematics and the genetics and how we always talk about these genetics and taking notes, and you see, well, damn, this is how Coach did it. This is the playbook. If I get those type of genetics and deal with the way Coach do it, I should be able to build my program like that too.
Yeah.
Science, man.
If Red Tiger Jr. became what he became, and then Coach cooked him up with Tigress and created this, and then them dogs became better, and then I seen how Coach did it, but all I need is a Red Tiger DNA, and I had there's another dog that I feel like I can add to Red Tiger and make my own version of that shit. Then shit, Coach won 10 grand for them Red Tiger DNA. I need that. Because I know what I'm going to do with the Bulldog. I'm going to take Red Tiger DNA to.
Right.
That's how it works, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why you would spend 12,000 for AK from the UK, or 10,000 for a goat, or whatever, right? Because you see the future of the genetics and what you could cook with it. Yeah, that shit costs a lot of money, but I see the future of, I can make my money back times 1,000 or 100 or whatever. So it's worth me spending that money for the DNA. But if you're looking for a pet, I wouldn't spend that money for no fucking pet.
Yeah. Nah, not at all.
You could go to the ASPCA, son.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to the shelter, get me a little dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all I'm doing. Or I might go to Craigslist
with no nuts.
Yeah, or I'll go to Craigslist and give me one for 500 or 200 or 100, whatever they charging on Craigslist. Let me get one of those. But that's not what we doing though. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? If I want a top tier working dog that I'm using to protect my livestock, somebody's asking, $3,500 for a Kangol, but I'm seeing that they're really working dogs or whatever. You might have a collie because you're dealing with, cows and shit. You might spend $10,000 for a working collie.
Facts.
Because the dog is working for you. So it's 10,000. You know what I mean? We buy cars for $50,000, $100,000 just to drive them.
Yep.
So yeah, if my dog gonna last me 12 years, but he's gonna help me make money herding my cattle and shit like that, how much you want for that working dog? What you want? 12,000? Give me that.
That's a lot. That's a long time.
But see, look, that's how we have to think, because that's the type of dogs that we should be producing. We should be producing working dogs.
That lasts.
That lasts, exactly. So then when you spend that, you're not tripping. Or if you're trying to create with it, you're not tripping either because you using that to make your program better. And hopefully, if you're doing it in a business system, you should be able to make that $10,000 back your first litter.
It gotta make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll make that back your first litter. I already made what I made. I've been made what on the first litter. I made what I made. What I paid for AK on the first litter. So it made sense to me, but it made sense to me before I even made any money.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the vision. So,
you still see the vision.
And exactly, he done made way more than what I paid for him. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. He already made way more, but he's going to even make me even more because of what I have planned to do with him from when I bought his ass.
Right.
How you got to see your shit, Duro, or whoever else is listening. It's like, yeah, it's a lot of money. Yeah, coach won 6 bands, but nigga, I'm getting a direct AK. And coach already told me, when he put AK on ice, let's say AK long gone, man, the coach got 100 fucking straws.
Yeah.
That he AK alive for 20 years.
Yeah.
Facts.
And he's so popular from all his productions, everybody like that coach can keep breeding him, but because he's so popular and AK is no longer living, but he got his straws, he can keep making direct AK offspring and get top tier dollar because guess what? AK's not living, but I can still cook you up an AK. I need $50,000 for these puppies, bro. Sorry.
Facts.
Shit, that's how they did Bruno. So hell yeah.
I mean, that's how they do anything when it comes to breeding livestock. If you got a top tier type animal that's really that animal, and he's making you top tier dollars from day one, yeah, you're gonna keep his semen on ice so that you can keep breeding it. And then the longer that that demand of that dog is, the more money you're gonna get.
Right.
And you still the only one with that sauce.
Only one with it, man. You can't get it from
Even if you're giving away sauce when you selling, but they don't know what to do with it.
Well, watch this, young ready. Watch this. I pray honestly that you can supersede me with the offspring. You never know. Somebody might get a freak of nature just like I got. And but not only did you get it, but you know how to market it, and then you was able to level up on his offspring and create your own version of what I created with AK. That's what you should be hoping to do.
Yeah, that is the future, but a lot of these dudes ain't doing that.
Man, if I'm spending that money, I'm trying to do that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to do that. That's a fact.
Right. If you spending that type of money, you better be thinking that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't have never spent the money that I spent on my dogs if I was not thinking that. Now, does every dog, like I've told y'all before, does every dog that you spend that type of money on produce itself the way you want to produce better? No, I've already told you that. I told no, it's a gamble. You know what I'm saying? So that's not guaranteed, but we have to at least have skin in the game to know we in the game or not. You got to pay to play before you even enter the game. You're not getting a ticket if you ain't paying for it.
No, that's a fact.
But this is the gamble that we all have to take as breeders or as dogmen and dogwomen. We have to take that gamble and say, okay, I see what the parents are. I understand what the grandparents are. I understand who the great grandparents are. Based off of my information, mathematically, I should be able to get that. I don't know based off of what I'm buying, I'm going to get that. But hopefully with my vision and then the counterpart too, right? The female, if we're buying a male, the male, hopefully my counterpart could, make up for what I lack on what I spent top tier dollar for, or maybe that that dog I spent top tier dollar for will be what I paid for, or even more. And that's what I got with AK. I got even more than what I paid for.
That's what's up.
That's just the luck of the draw.
That's win.
That's a super win. But remember all the losses I done took too, y'all.
Yeah, that's a part of it though.
And that's a part of it. So we can't go in and being scared money. We can't go on it like, what if it doesn't? You can't do that, bro, because you will never take the leap of faith. You will never know. You got to say, okay, like you said, Dro, I really want me an AK daughter or son. I really want that. Well, just save your money for it. Get it.
Got you.
Period. Get it. Make sure you know what you want to pick out when it's time to pick your puppy out. Say, I need my dog to like that. Coach, what would you like? Make sure you know, because that's what I did. You know, when I talked to the breeder, I told the breeder what I want, and I asked them to give me a recommendation. But because I've already seasoned in buying dogs, even if a breeder suggested something, okay, I looked at it based off of what I needed, and I'm like, okay, I appreciate your suggestion, but I got to stick with what I need.
Do you do that first pick, second pick bullshit, or you just
No,
send
I give people first deposit, first pick, second deposit, second pick. That's what I give people.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Maybe when the demand is super high, I might do that. But right now, it's I put a flat price on it. So right now, $4,500 from the first to the last pick. You know what I'm saying? But if you put your deposit down first, you first pick, second pick. You know what I mean? I mean, I give everybody a fair shot. Whatever you want, put your money up. Stop all that talking shit.
Nah,
You know
that's real. That's fair. That's really fair.
I mean, that's all I want to do, because at the end of the day, it's customer satisfaction. But see, it's not always going to be like this, Duro. Right? It's not always going to be to where, you can come in and coaches just, at your beck and call, trying to make sure you're happy. At the end of the day, it's going to be like, man, I mean, I want to make you happy, but man, I ain't got enough dogs for the demand.
Right.
Homeboy telling me I'll pay triple. What what I mean? Hey, coach, I'll pay triple. Like, what am I going to tell y'all? Like, yo, bro,
Money talks, man. Ain't shit for free.
Right. I'm gonna say, hey, bro, like, yo, I love y'all my partners, but yo, this homeboy trying to pay me triple, dog. I gotta go for that money, break. I gotta do it. I need triple that. He paying me triple. You know what I'm saying? Next time I do the breeding, why don't you put your deposit down? Regardless of what he offers me, you already put your deposit down. I'm gonna always honor your deposit.
Right.
Because that's good business. I don't care if oh man, coach, I don't care. I want him, man. I'll pay, 10 times. Like, bro, my man put his deposit down, bro. I'm not gonna dishonor that. That's yeah, sounds good. Matter of fact, why don't you put your deposit down on the next one? And you just pay me what I'm asking.
Right.
Because I had somebody do that to me one time, was like wanting one of the AR-15 band dogs that I had that I already sold. And he was like, tell your client that I'll pay double. And I was like, dog, he ain't gonna take that because he really want the dog, and he didn't. I even told him that too. Like, hey, homeboy said he paid double. He's like, bro, I'm not selling. I want the dog. Like, I'm not gonna sell him the dog. I want the dog. I'm like, well, he said he'll pay double. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is what will happen in the future, and that's why I say for you guys, just prepare yourself for this. There's dogs that you want. You got time. Save your money, man. Whether it's $100 a month, whether it's whatever, like, save money for y'all dog fund so that when it's time for you to get what you want, ain't no, it's ready. Like, my money's there. Like, give me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I got what I wanted.
I got you.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Oh, second pick. How much second pick? Okay, well, that's how much you want. Okay, my deposit's ready. What you want? PayPal, Venmo, what you need? PayPal, cool, done. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got 2 dogs when I call both dogs. Okay. Oh, you got 2 that you don't need because you got 2 males, and okay, cool. I don't care how much you want for them. Okay, I'll just take them both. Oh, okay, shit. Oh, you got some semen? Okay, I'll take 3 of each. Like, what? Oh, like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Facts.
I'm prepared. So that's the same thing that you guys gotta be when it comes to y'all program. It's like, whatever y'all want, to start saving for your shit now. When y'all ready, we all want to get y'all houses and shit, big acres, work hard, save your money, stack your bread. Say, give yourself a goal. 3 years, 2 years, 10 years, 5 years. I'm going to be in my acres in 5 years. Start saving fucking right now.
Right.
So that in 5 years, you at your acreage. But don't ever like, oh man, damn, coach is $6,000. Let me get that one for 3. Don't do that to yourself. Duro, don't do it to yourself, Duro. Don't do it to yourself, man. I'll just tell you that right now. You're gonna be mad. You feel me?
I'm coming with the price, man.
That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? And guess what will happen too? Well, what happened is in the future, like for example, what I do for my people who repeat buy, I give them all my dudes that repeat buy, they always get a deal from me, man. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
will bang with anybody. Like I'm always giving you deals because I appreciate y'all. But that don't mean that them deals are always going to be because when my
Right.
demand get high, that's all I'm telling y'all. When my demand get high, I gotta, y'all gotta look at the mathematics.
Business, and at the end of the day, it's a business.
Yeah, and y'all will respect it. Y'all be like, damn, coach, I get it. Like, you got to get your money, you know what I'm saying? But I still
Yeah.
will give you a better price. I will always give my repeat customer a better price than sticker. You guys will always get a better price than sticker because that's my appreciation to y'all because y'all done bought multiple dogs. I will do that for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be no JJ giveaways and shit. Like, oh man, how much you pay for yours? Damn, coach told me $3,000. Man, I got mine for $5,000. No, I ain't gonna be like that now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna have me looking crazy. What you paid 20? Man, I paid $5 for this. Like what? Yeah, man, I done bought $3 from Coach, man. That's why I got it for $5. Like nah, y'all. Yeah, like that, man. Fuck that.
Anything to start some animosity with these.
Oh, you know how cats do and shit. They want to brag and shit. Like, damn, man, where you get that brand new fur, man? Shit, man, I got it over there at fucking Coach's dealership. Damn, man, that shit costs a lot. How much? Shit, not for me.
Yeah.
I got that loyalty fucking pack. I got that loyalty fucking deal,
I
nigga.
got it for
I
the
got
low.
that shit for the low.
I got it for the low, man. You can't get it like this, man. Shit, like how much you get it for, man? Don't tell Coach, man, but I got it for this. Like, oh man, motherfuckers be sour. They be mad.
Yeah.
They be like, damn, Coach raped me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Diddy. No Diddy.
No Diddy, right? Exactly. No Diddy, man. But Coach raked me over the coals. That's cold. Why he do me like that? Like, well, then I gotta explain to him, like, bro, you didn't buy 3 dogs from me already. Like, homeboy bought 3 of them, man. You only bought your first one, bro. Come on.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, I always take care of mine. You know what I'm saying? I always take care of mine. Like I said, for those of y'all who take advantage, like Bill, like Blue Line Terriers, hey, Bill done came up something vicious, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. You're supposed to when it's time. You know what I mean? But either way, Duro, y'all family, I'll still make it, I'll still make it nice for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all family, I still will make it. I ain't gonna tell everybody what it is, but I still make it nice for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I won't charge you guys full pop. How's that? I won't charge y'all full sticker because I appreciate y'all and I will take care of you. But it ain't gonna be cheaper.
I had a question. Have you ever ran across twins or triplets in the litter?
Yeah.
That
Triplets or
and
twins.
they all were different?
Twins in look, but not personality.
Okay.
Yeah, twins and look, never the same personality, but I've had dogs that look the same, structured the same, color patterns the same, maybe a little bit off as far as like maybe one had like a little bit of white on the toe, but as far as like structure, look all the way around, yeah, I've had like doubles before.
Okay.
But they never was like male on male, female on female, it was like male and female.
Male and female, right?
Yeah, it was like male and female. But yeah, I've had that. I've had twins before. I have.
Oh, it's wondered that.
That's a fact. But man, hey, we put in 3 hours.
Yes, sir.
So, we about to wrap this thing up. So Wednesday, we're gonna do Wednesday night. So hopefully you're gonna put that in y'all schedule.
All right.
Gotta spend some time with my wife on Thursday, so we're gonna do that. But Wednesday, we'll cook up again on Wednesday night, and I have a good topic of discussion. But also, don't be afraid to, just like Duro, man, either put it in the chat, maybe even before we get off the line, like, hey, let's talk about this, let's talk about that, or DM me and shit, like, hey, coach, man, what about this topic? This is a community. I love it that we all interacting. So like I said, one thing about me as the coach, I like to feed off of you guys too. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I like to follow y'all's lead too. So I'm not always over here trying to dictate the flow. I like to follow the flow within the community. So any suggestions you guys have, bring it to my table, bring it to me. and man, we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll interact just the way we do, because that's, to me, I like to learn still. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too old to learn. I'm not too experienced to learn. I love the feedback from you guys. So any type of topics you guys want, even in the chat, man, throw it in the chat or whatever. But if y'all follow me on IG, DM me like, hey, coach, what about this? And, we might be able to throw that up in the topic session. That might be in one of our future episodes.
Word. I feel that.
So let's keep it going. I love the platform we building right now. I love the interaction. We're gonna keep this format, and we're just gonna keep growing from here on out. You know what I'm saying? But all we want is the right people, to come on board and to bring something to the table that we can all learn from, and just make better all around high performance working dogs. Like I just want that bar to be so high, and us to look back, right, when the bar is like super high, like nosebleed high, like outer space high, like out of this world high, and we look down and be like, yo, remember when we was talking? Like we look down at where we used to be.
Word.
Like that's what I'm looking forward to. Is like, yo, we done raised the bar so high with these dogs, and our knowledge and what we created is just so out, like just so next level. Like, yo, we can really pat ourselves on the back and say, yo, the hard work, the dedication, the knowledge, the studying, the applying, the discipline, the wisdom, the understanding, all the stuff that we've did. You know what I'm saying? Let's cut away the bullshit, all the fluff, all the hate. Like, yo, we really did something positive for these dogs. Not just talking about it, but like we really got dogs that we created that can kill man and prey, but that have understanding, that know that their temperament is balanced enough to know, like, hey, that's a kid, off limits. That person's not a threat, off limits. That animal is a part of the family, off limits. Like the dog has comprehension to know when to kill and when not to.
Right. Yep.
But the dog is a true high-performing lethal weapon. Like when you can create a dog like that and look like it too, but really has a real true self on and off switch, we done did it, man. Man, applaud yourself. Your kid can pull on the tail, right? Your mama can come by and be like, oh my God, like mom, relax. Mom, the dog is that's a pussy cat. You know what I'm saying? He knows you ain't no threat, or she knows you're not. She's just gonna love on you. All she want to be like, if you get your dog that can really take down anything and understand, like, hey, I like to be loved on and stuff. Like to have a dog that can kill, but really likes to be loved on and understands, like, hey, I just like the attention. But if something come over here and disturb it, I'm knocking it down. Like to create that dog, bro, that's where we win right there. That's where we win. Where people scared, it's like you gotta tell, like, yo, stop being scary. The dog ain't gonna fuck with you.
Exactly.
The dog know you pussy. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't intrigue the dog to know that you scary. The dog ain't even the dog know you scary, so the dog gonna ignore you. Like, oh, that you scary. But if you act tough, watch what happens.
Yep. That's facts.
So that's the level that I'm trying to play. Frames, brains, and motors. Formula One of this type shit. You know what I mean? You're not going to be driving no 200 plus mile an hour car if it ain't got the computer, the ABS, all the stuff that car got, all that computer shit, the big old brakes, the carbon fiber, all that technology in that car. A man would not be able to handle that car without all that technology. You see what I'm saying? Same thing. If we're not doing that same level of building genetically in our dogs, then what we doing? We create liabilities. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm. We just building shit that ain't gonna stick around, man.
Yeah, the police gonna kill them. They're gonna ban them. Shit like that. I need my dog to understand, like how I sent y'all that little video and stuff like that. I didn't send you that, Young Red, but I sent Duro that. And a couple other people's that video, and you might have even seen it where that pit bull was attacking that person and shit. 3 pit bulls attacking that person. I don't know if they bullies or pit bulls, but the police killed them damn dogs.
Oh yeah, you sent me that shit.
I see that too, Corey. But the police killed that dog. Like all 3 of them dogs. My dogs need to understand, like unless you're a threat, I ain't fucking with you, man. I'll eat you.
Right.
I ain't fucking with you, man. Oh man. You ain't even no competition for me. I need me something that's gonna fight back. That person ain't fighting back.
Mm-hmm.
I need my dogs to think like that. Like, if you ain't gonna fight me back, I ain't messing with you.
Word.
But that takes us putting that type of brain in that dog. You know, that takes us taking a puppy and showing that puppy an on-off switch for that first year. You know,
I agree.
Them be snowflake people though. Snowflake people just gonna call the police anyway and just do that.
but see, the dog shouldn't be doing it anyway.
Way.
Snowflake, yeah, the dog shouldn't be doing it anyway in the first place because it's out.
Yeah, it should know, like, you
On
know,
and off switch.
So
yeah, it should know. It can be alert, but it ain't got to go out there and chase and attack. Like, you know,
yeah, true.
be alert, cool, or walk up to the neighbor. Hey, neighbor, let it pet. You know, because it's used to that. We groomed it as a puppy to say, oh, it's the neighbor, it's the neighbor's kids. They want a pet. Go ahead. You can. You know, we're not worried that the neighbor's kids gonna come and pet the dog because the dog likes it. We train the dog early bird to like that affection. So the neighbor's kids come up. Oh, can I pet your dog? No, little Ricky. No, don't. No, ma'am. It's okay. He can pet the dog. The dog on him. The dog over there love on him and shit. You know what I mean? The vicious killer just love on the little kid, rubbing on him and petting him. You know, like that's something that we put in that dog. That's something that we instilled in that dog. That's the level that we playing with these dogs at the end of the day. You feel me?
Yep.
So without further ado, at the end of the day, man, big salute to all y'all. Let me give everybody a shout out in the chat again before we close out. You know what I mean? Big salute to my panel. You know what I mean? All you guys, man, I truly appreciate y'all. But let me give everybody a shout out before we close out again in that pole position. One more time, my family, man, what'd you call it? The motivator? That's what you call it? Duro, the motivator, you know what I'm saying? The big salute to Big Duro Ricio, man. Much love and respect to you, man. I do appreciate you, man. Much love. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. I do appreciate you, Duro. Young Ready Red, man, all the time. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
No doubt, man.
A brother of maturity like myself, man. I appreciate you, man. Real talk. I appreciate all your feedback, everything that you got playing with your dogs, everything that you give to the chat. You know, the panel, man. Much love and respect. You know, young Corey, man, you better figure out how to get some of this DNA, Corey, or
I'm just.
Hey, Corey, or you gonna have to pay to play.
Oh, you already know I'm gonna hit you up, coach. You know what I'm going through right now, man. Shoot, but I'm gonna get with you.
I know. I'm gonna send you a video, man. You better, that's all I'm gonna say. Either way, you're gonna get what you want, but you
yeah,
you ain't gonna get it like this ever again.
Yeah, I do want that too. I'm gonna get with you, bro.
I know you are. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't be coming around the corner. Hey, y'all, I'm saying not just you, Corey. You Duro, everybody. Don't be coming around the corner like, hey, coach, can I get that fucking special?
Man, I'm about ready, bro. I just gotta get my
That's all. Hey, all you gotta do is, hey, Corey, all you gotta do is donate one of your dogs to somebody, man, and make room for it. That's all you gotta do. We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. Big J Don, big salute to you, Big J Don. You know what I mean?
I can get their ass moved soon, though. I can get them.
Hey, donate. All you gotta do is donate, man. Make room. That's all you gotta do. Hey, Big Billy, man. Big salute to you, Bill, man. Thank you, man, for coming down and you know what I'm saying, and taking a tour. And you got blessed with a legendary dog, man. That boy Bill William, his name is Bill, man. He came down and picked up fucking Jaws.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So he got a fucking powerhouse over there in his program. Plus, he bought a dog from me, you know what I'm saying, a while back. So, you know what I mean? That's his second dog from the coach came through, you know what I mean? And, took advantage of the fucking steal. Salute to you, Lucas, man. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. I think that's Lucas's first time, man. First time I've ever seen him on the line. Rock Solid Pits, man. What's that? Infinite Elite K9. Big salute to you, man. I don't know if this is your first time, man, but much love and respect to you, man. Who else we got? I want to make sure I got everybody. Danielle, thank you, sister. Thank you for coming out and bringing your presence to the show in the chat, man. Hopefully you come back again. Hopefully we was very PG-13, which I think we were pretty good. So big salute to you, Danielle. Knock them down, man. Big salute to your family. Thank you for participating in the chat. Thank you for always showing up like you do. Soul Power, aka Gamed Up. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming on the panel, blessing us with your knowledge, man. Blessing us with your wisdom. You know what I mean? Hey, the panel got a lot from it, and I'm sure the chat did as well. So thank you, Soul Power. Who else we got? What's that? Inquisitive Jin. I think that's what Dejin, maybe. Big salute to you, family. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. Who else we got over here, man? Before I close out.
Why wait?
Oh yeah, Why Wait Kennels. Oh yes, Why Wait Kennels, man. Big salute to your family. Thank you for showing up again and again and again. You know what I mean? Hold on. We're gonna keep on scrolling. We're gonna keep on scrolling. I know I got some more here. Soul Power. Soul Power. I already gave him his respect. Sorry, Soul Power. Gave it to you twice. Show enough. That's what we gotta say. Show enough. Big salute to you. Show enough, man. Appreciate your family. Thank you for showing up. Carolina Blue. Thank you for showing up, family. Students for Life Dogs. Thank you for showing up, family. I think that's what we got. I think we bedeep. That's all, folks. Look at the dogs over there. There must be something outside over there acting a fool. But yeah, man.
You said knock them down in Blue Line?
Yeah, Blue Line. Blue Line, that's well shit. Is that Bill? I think that is Bill. Yeah. Blue Line is Bill. No, Blue Line. No, I didn't say Blue Line, unless that's I don't know if that's Bill. Damn, my bad. Well, Blue Line Terriers, big salute to you, Blue Line. Thank you. Knock them down. Big salute to your family. Much love and respect. So, hey, salute everybody. Appreciate you guys. We'll wrap it up. We'll do what we do. Until next Wednesday, we are out.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace out, y'all.
Yep.